Nuts. Big and bulky.
What?
What?
Du hast.
Check.
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 1, 2, check. Turn the house lights on.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
More me. More me. More me.
Always.
More me?
Always.
More me. More me.
More mon.
I'm joking, dude.
Oh, I was gonna say you have control of your own headphones over there, so
More mon. Mormon?
Hey.
kill that one.
Hey,
Don't even-
hey.
Hey.
One.
Hey, one.
1, 2,
One,
hey,
one.
hey,
Hey.
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 I like your little
Were we
your
just talking
chord
about that?
board up there. Your chord board.
Oh, you like that? That's
Yeah.
an IKEA thing there.
The IKEA chord board.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
well,
right. Let's see here.
I'll try not to be too obnoxious.
Oh,
Please.
we're gonna see how far that goes.
Yeah. That's...
Let me see here. Do I need anything else before we start? Do I need to put my mask on?
Do you need this music?
No,
I
he's
got
got
the
it.
music.
Okay, cool.
Do I need to put the mask on?
Please,
For
put
the whole
mask
show.
on. Yeah, no, not for the whole show, because then we couldn't hear you.
God, this thing's so complicated.
Where'd you put the black plague one? That almost went south quick. The big black one. Actually, let me do the mastodon one.
It's up there hanging from the.
You want the plague one?
Sure, I'll take the plague one.
I'm gonna do the mastodon. Can you grab me the mastodon, Zach? Be careful, because the hair might be get tangled into the headstock.
We don't want to catch the mammal virus.
You're about to. Everybody, dude, you know how in 9 years of this band, there's been so many fucking viruses, and everybody always is like, oh, the mammal fucking virus, yeah. What's going on with mad cow disease?
There goes the first 20 minutes of the show.
God damn it, I hope not, man. That fucking shit annoys me so bad. And everybody fucking does it. Everybody.
Well, we gotta do it because I was planning on talking about
God
it too.
damn it,
Dude,
Zach.
the whole fucking.
The whole show is going to be about that. All right. Are we ready to go?
Let's see if I can get.
I can't do headphones. With
All right,
this.
let's do it.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I can. Look at this. I'm ready to scratch.
Oh
Alright.
my goodness.
All right. Let's do this.
Are you sure this is going to protect me from the coronavirus?
I think so.
But what
All
about the Modelo virus?
All right. Here we go.
I like how we're making it.
Love you, I love you, and I love you.
This episode of the
Guys, Last Your Turn
is brought to you by
Geist Note.
and
Victor Wrench.
and Plastic Object.
This program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
What are we talking about, guys? We're on the Jerry Jonestown Massacre. We're talking about stuff. We're talking about things. We're talking about it being important. It's real, y'all. It's live. It's real. It's totally real.
Yeah, what is this?
Man, you know what? I hate Jerry Jonestown Massacre. They're fucking assholes. Pussy. And, you know, I just can't stand them, you know?
Matt apparently has spaghetti in his pubes.
Spaghetti!
These guys are just all like, oh, fucking chicks.
I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that. Maybe you're a little wasty face.
Fuck you. You're a goddamn communist. I'm a fucking Reagan-era fucking conservative, pussy.
These guys suck worse than their moms.
You felt Justin's butt. Feel his butt. Touch his butt. Feel his butt. Seriously.
I already,
For real. Touch his butt.
I already touched it.
They're racist bigots. Retards are stupid. Black people are going to hell.
I may be pregnant with one of y'all's babies.
Does it not even feel real? It's a rock. What is that? It's a rock. It doesn't even feel like a real butt, does it? Touch his butt. Just feel it.
It certainly doesn't.
Feel it.
Unlistenable liars that think retards are stupid, and I quote,
I'm gay, okay? And all I want is somebody to fucking love me.
also, they don't mention sports.
Dustin, you have the cleanest pubes.
Oh my god.
You ruined it with your conservative talk and don't ban this ammunition and all this other stuff.
Their name is Jerry Jonestown Massacre.
JJTM, Jerry Jonestown Massacre. JJTM, JJTM, JJTM.
I touched the butt.
It doesn't even feel real, does it?
All I want is somebody to fucking love me, man. I just want love and ammunition.
I'm actually just gonna pee my pants right here.
Fuck this podcast shit. It's stupid.
Show number 359.
Woo!
Fuck yeah.
It is March 3rd, 2020.
Are you sure this is going to protect me from coronavirus, Dustin?
No, I think you get to pass judgment on those that oppose your views. I think that's exactly what that mask is for.
Okay, how
It's
long
not like our normal.
See, safety first, then judgment,
Yeah.
and then
With
eternal heavy metal album covers.
Yeah.
How long are we doing this bit? I'm about to pass
I
out.
don't
Yeah.
know. This is what
I'm checking out.
this is what the future of our show is going to be like. You're going to be hearing us talk to you in this way.
This?
And yeah, this
I can
is
smell
not
my
easy.
own bad breath.
I'm just gonna pretend.
I
like
can't
I'm wearing
imagine doing a show, a podcast like.
I think when
for
we have to
2
do the
hours
show
like
like this, we're going to quit.
I think so too. All right, so have you
My
had
breath
enough?
is really
I
bad.
do like how evil you look. That's kind of
it.
amazing.
Yeah, that is badass.
I don't like the garlic that was in my tacos earlier, though.
It smells really funky on the inside of
Woo.
this bird plague
take 'em off,
doctor
Jeff?
mask.
All right, I'm coming out. I'm coming out. I can't take it anymore.
We're just going to have to
Woo!
die.
All right. So yeah. Shit.
So it's Zach and Lance here from the Mammal virus.
Hey, happy Tuesday.
Happy
Zach?
Tuesday, Dustin.
Happy Tuesday, Lance.
Happy Tuesday, brother. Thanks for having me.
How are y'all doing this evening?
Doing very well. Doing very well indeed.
It's Zach's fucking birthday.
It is Zach's birthday. That is crazy.
Yeah, I am 29 years old today.
So should we just stop the whole show down and do a whole happy birthday thing here?
Well, no, I mean we don't have to. I got my. I'm drinking all your Fireball, and I'm drinking.
Yeah,
one
like
of your
you
Oak
just walk
Spires.
in and go straight to the liquor cabinet.
I did go straight to the fridge.
Shit, like I own this place. I'll just take what I want.
Yeah, I am too comfortable here.
Oh, man, that was rough.
Yeah.
And now Matt's back.
Yeah. With our corporate
Woo.
sponsors.
I mean,
Eco One mask.
You do realize you're going to have to probably
Wear that in a couple of weeks?
in a couple of weeks. You're going to have to start wearing masks like that around.
I just don't
Not
know if that one's going to protect me.
It may not protect you, but if you showed up on the streets with that on, people would be like, "Dude, you're here. You're just taking people's souls and
He's
ending
got
their
the mammal
lives.
virus.
You're ending their lives. You're here to take them and
You get corona. You get corona. And you get corona.
it's like that video we watched earlier,
Yeah.
the creepy video of
The creepy video.
What was it? 11BX
I don't know.
1391.
There might have been a hint
Could have been a hint.
THX 1130.
to this show.
Something.
It was put out in 2012, right?
Yes.
It could have been a hint to what's happening right now. This is the last show that we could do uncontaminated.
So it is Tuesday. It is Super Tuesday.
Yes.
Super Tuesday.
I guess we need to. Not only is it Zach's birthday, I'm turning 29. We had a cake for you, but we ate it.
That's okay.
We also opened all your
Not
gifts.
hungry.
They were masks.
Oh, hey, I got a
Plague
gift
mask,
right
so-
here from Lance. I'm gonna open it right here on air.
All
On
right.
AIDS.
Oh, it's empty.
Not Armstrong,
kidding.
dude. Wait, Lance Armstrong didn't have AIDS.
No,
What?
he had testicular
That's
cancer.
right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, pull it
Yeah,
on
I
out.
I've got both
Pull it out,
balls,
Chief.
just for the
What do we
record.
got here? What is
Let's
this?
see what's this.
What's it gonna be?
Oh, it's
what's
a
it gonna
Drive-By
be?
Truckers poster.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Signed by Wes Freed and numbered.
Let me.
That's a cool
12
gift.
out of 50. That is a really cool gift, man.
That's
Thank
badass.
Y'all give way.
The pencil work on that is great.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
give way better gifts
Yeah.
than we do.
We just give each other
Head.
sloppy seconds.
Yeah.
Look at that. That pencil work on that's rad.
It's actually scratch board.
Is it scratch board?
Yeah. That's the
That's
dude.
nice.
Wes
Thank
Freed's
you.
done all the drive-by trucker shit for the last 20 years. And I'm an avid collector of his shit. I love his artwork.
That's rad.
And so I ordered one for Zach a couple weeks ago, and that's one of my favorite ones. They've got a song called "The Righteous Path," and yeah.
Thank you, Lance.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Appreciate that.
Happy birthday, Zach.
Well, as you can tell, Zach's voice is
This is my voice.
There you go. And
That's
then
your
over
voice.
here we have Lance.
Hi, how you doing?
How's it
You're
going?
not overdubbing your voice?
We're
No.
not overdubbing voices this evening.
We were going to. Me and Dustin, we talked about it. We were going to, but the model wasn't charging enough money, so I figured he wasn't worth it.
Got you.
We're gonna redo all our audio in post to
In
make
that
it sound
weird-
better.
Fuck it,
Like
we're doing
they
it
do in
live.
movies. What's that called? I forgot what it's called.
Science theater?
Isn't that
ADR? We're gonna ADR all our vocals.
Well, we better
the
get this
entire
thing going
show later.
because I need to get home and start prepping.
Can I be y'all's Foley artist?
Actually, I don't really have a home, so I would just be leaving. Like
You-
it's
you
not
just
like I would
driving.
just I'd just be driving.
You want to
around.
know
I'd be
how
the
I
nomad. I don't
Foley
consider my
Matt's
house
talking?
home.
I'd Foley
Foley
Matt's
it?
talking, going
Like mouth queefs.
yeah. I mean farts, but
Boy, that's a way to come in here and be on the host good side
sorry.
when we have control of everything
Oh,
you do
gosh, you do.
on your birthday.
Straight down to the
Well, I like
knots of my tennis shoes.
Y'all knocked down our show plans right off the bat when you said no virus questions. That was going to be
fuck
20
it,
minutes
Bring
of
him
it.
on. Bring him on.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
no, we'll scratch it.
It's Super Tuesday. Did you guys vote?
Super.
I voted
No,
early.
I didn't.
My job. I work at.
Does it
a
fucking
certain
matter?
School.
You can say the school, I bet.
I-
And it's
I
one of the
don't
most
want
liberal
to.
schools in Texas.
Well, but I don't want to. I work at a certain school.
Here's a hint.
and-
It's the most liberal school in Texas. It's based in the most conservative county in Texas.
I'd like
Did you
to
know
go
that?
see UNT.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
What?
I think you wanted to keep that a
No,
secret.
no,
But
I don't
no,
work at UNT.
Oh, I thought you did.
No.
No.
You work at
But I just one day I'd like to go see UNT.
UNT? Well, I could take you there, man. That's where I was this weekend. I could take you to see UNT.
We can?
That's-
You can take
Anytime
me
you
up
want,
there tomorrow? Okay.
Take you all over the place. We can see UNT any weekend you want.
Well, let's go up there. We got to go up there in a couple of weeks for a festival.
Yeah.
And maybe we can go up there early and you can show me around and
Yeah.
and
Which
I
you
can,
should
I can
promote
see
that.
UNT
Hey,
for what it
wait,
is.
How many people are going to be? How many people are going to see UNT?
There's going to be a lot of
A
people that
lot
are going to
when
see
you're going
UNT
to a
that
festival, you
weekend.
drive
How
right
big
through
of
there.
a festival are we talking?
There's going to be a lot of
it's
people
thin
there.
line. Thin line
Yeah.
fest.
Thin
Thin line at CUNT.
So, it
didn't
so
work.
the
At
line's not going
UNT.
to. They're just not going to have a girth certificate.
You,
No.
you know, you know what you should do is run down that lineup. Can you yet?
Yeah.
Your show, because that's a good show. I've
We
been
had
telling
someone
people
drop
about
off.
that. Oh yeah, so you need you need Daft to come on out.
If Daft Pistols wants to.
The first Do For It Records rap act.
So we have Meech Pango.
Awesome.
All right.
Sanctum.
There, that's a good band.
Sanctum,
they're
but
great.
not at
I love
UNT.
those guys.
Sanctum at UNT.
Then we have
No, I haven't.
the Mean Motor Scooter.
Sanctum, they're good.
See
Know those guys?
I know
Seen
them.
those guys around.
I know some of us know them real well.
I married one.
What's his name?
it's,
Oh. And then the Spectacle. Meh.
Yeah, the Spectacle's playing.
And then to round things off, Mind Spiders.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
had
rad.
Acid Carousel Jump Ship.
Why?
They just
Like we're not
the
feeling it?
festival wasn't going to pay them enough.
No, that's not right, is it?
No, that wasn't right. Sometimes I tell truths on here, sometimes I don't.
It depends on what kind
that's
of mood
a
you're
touchy
in.
subject right now. But hey,
What,
more
truth?
power to them. You know, I hope they do well.
It's still a free show, though, man. Right? Like
Yeah,
Thin
'cause
Line's Fest is
Thin Line
still
is
it's
a
a free show.
It's,
yeah,
it's a free
so
festival.
It's not like if you were coming out and you're like, "Damn it, I paid to go see Acid Carousel." You'd be like, "Fuck," right?
No.
No, that's not the way it's going to be.
But I mean, you know, we'll go see Andrew WK.
Why don't you guys play some of their stuff,
We're going to cover. You know what we're doing?
like one song?
You know what we're doing? I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this yet. We'll find out tomorrow when I go to practice if this
If
is
you can
gonna
talk
work.
about it.
We're going to do the kaleidoscope of Spectacle albums.
I thought
Ooh.
We are
Didn't-
playing a song from every album now.
That's fucking killer.
And I don't think that's been done in a long time.
That's pretty rad to
So-
have enough albums to play a song from each one.
We're going to play everything off the new EP that isn't released yet, and then one or two songs from every album and EP. So it'll be cool. We'll see if it works. I don't know.
I think it will.
I have to learn 2 new songs in 2 weeks.
I have
3 weeks.
faith in you.
And you're
Dude,
playing at
yeah.
Andy's.
And we're playing at Andy's.
And the show starts at what time?
At 8 o'clock.
But
9
the
o'clock,
festival
8 o'clock?
starts on Thursday
Yes.
because it's a film festival as well.
And if you're a big fan of mine,
Oh yeah,
I know there's
more.
I know I have a lot of fans out there.
Fuck yeah, I'm huge.
Me,
Huge
Huge,
fans.
huge
I'm glad.
fans.
I
Huge.
have
haven't done that in a while.
6 photos in the photography.
All of
exhibit
me.
out there. All of Matt in various stages of undress.
Oh, dude.
Or stages of dress.
That's like
Or
my
stages.
Depends on the
favorite
way you look
set.
at it.
Yeah, the order really.
Yeah.
That's my favorite set.
Yeah, yeah. It's a whole study of the masculinity of man.
And butt plugs.
I really liked what you did with the lighting.
Yes, I did a lot of
That's
that
not lighting.
sculpted lighting.
That's the lighting off the Bejeweled butt plug.
Yes,
That I have in.
that's what I did. Is I just hit that with a spotlight, and the way it radiated out made everything look.
It made a noise.
That's
Wait,
that's going to be the cure of the coronavirus. Trump's
There
going to
you
be
go.
like, I've got this butt plug, and he's going to put it in his butt, and then they're going to shine a light on it, and no more virus.
does Donald Trump have a butthole? These are the
I
questions
think you
that
have to have one to be
well,
a
do
human.
you?
Some
I
people would
guess.
think it was on his
Shit
face.
that-
Oh yeah, you can have a
I
colonoscopy
think-
bag. I
Yeah,
guess.
I
but
think
whatever.
he's
He
full
doesn't
of
have an
it.
asshole. It's all coming out of his mouth, man.
I don't know, man.
That's what I was getting at.
You never know. Maybe he has a colonoscopy bag, and all the poop goes into that, and then he just kind of. I don't. What do you do with those things anyway? Do you put
You
them in the
just
toilet?
Chuck him over
Or
the
do you
fence.
chunk them? Yeah, to the neighbor's yard.
You know, I do want to say something here.
It's a
real quick.
cat eating honey. I don't know. It's a cat. Oh my. No, not again.
Oh my god!
Trump threw his colonoscopy bag over the fence again.
Okay,
He threw it over the wall.
if you want to see the photography stuff,
Yeah.
it's
yeah.
not at the brewery this year.
It's not at Armadillo?
It's not an Armadillo. It's at UNT on the square, so you can go see UNT on the square
Okay.
and
Yeah.
check that room out. And then at the Patterson Appleton
You can go see
Art
UNT
Center,
on the square of Denton. You don't have to go see UNT to go see UNT
no, but you
But-
can
in
run up.
Denton. You can go to the
Why
square.
is it square? It's a cube. It should be a box.
What?
You go see UNT in with the box.
No,
On the
I think
box.
the square in Denton is where the
Yeah, that's where the
courthouse is. And then
That's exactly where it is.
the Patterson Appleton Art Center is at 400 East Hickory.
Yeah,
I'm not sure where that is. Do you know where that is,
Yeah.
Mr. Denton?
I do. We'll be good.
Where's that at?
I don't know, but I'll find it.
That's not the art center that where Jesse Fry performed for Bernie Sanders.
I think
right?
so.
Is it?
No, that's the No, you're right. That's the where we checked in last time. I think is that. That's it. Remember when we had to go check in a while back? Like one of the first or second ones we went to. We had to go. It was a big the zombies played.
Son of a bitch! It's where the Greater Denton Arts Council is. It is. It's the room where Bernie Sanders and Jesse Fry did their thing.
Which is where we had to go check in.
Check in.
Yeah.
So that's where the other art stuff. It's at the corner of Hickory and Bell.
Everybody that's never been up there to see UNT has no idea what we're talking about right now.
No, but I highly advise going up there early and just running by and see UNT. It's a
You
cool
got to.
school. It's a great
I highly advise going and checking out the women's university. It's been a hot spot for me since I was 17.
Yeah.
Lots of beautiful ladies.
So the older you get,
the
they
more
stay
I
the same
go.
age.
I've been run off of there before.
I saw Will
Get outta
Johnson a couple
here.
weeks ago out
Get
there.
out of here. Yeah, so that'll be fun, man. It'll
So
be a fun
speaking
weekend.
of colleges,
Okay.
I taught a college class over the weekend.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was very weird.
What did you teach?
I thought we were going to go out and stuff and rage, and you're like, I got to get some sleep.
What, on Saturday morning we were going to rage?
Uh-huh.
First off,
No, Friday night, and you're like, oh, I'm not
No,
doing
no.
nothing, man.
I need to get some sleep. Plus, I started feeling weird.
That's when
That's when my sinuses started blowing up.
it was the onset of coronavirus.
Mm-hmm.
Knew it.
But Susie from that podcast, Fort Worth Famous,
I've heard of this show.
and
It's a show.
myself,
They do that show really close to here.
well, not anymore.
Oh,
They are set up to do their own. They're on their own.
They're out of our hair.
They have sprouted wings and they are flying.
Good, man. I'm sick
Out
of
on
coming
their
in here and my chair smelling like summer's eve and stuff.
Jeez.
Oh, my bad. It was a joke.
Because Susie usually sits in your chair.
Sorry, Susie. I'm just playing.
So, Yeah, they
smells
are.
like vanilla roses and roses.
A mountain's breeze.
Yeah.
We taught a podcasting 101 class at TCJC Saturday morning.
Ooh.
And
They better have gotten extra credit for that.
we thought that maybe we would talk to, I don't know, 4 or 5 people.
Yeah.
Multiply that times 10
Oh, wow.
in that room.
It was like a full college
it was
class,
a
huh?
full college class. A lot of people in there. Had a lot of questions. There's a lot of stuff to cram into an hour when it comes to podcasting. And I recorded it on my phone. I haven't listened to it yet to see how it sounds, but
Did you take
I
questions?
feel like we did. We took a lot of questions. We fielded a lot of questions. There was a professor in there that was interested in our class.
Yeah. Does he
Took a
want to
lot of
come in here and rent us out? Because I'm a podcast whore.
Ew. So you just want to start
I would
renting out
rent
the tables?
myself out like that.
That is one of the things we got into was podcast scams.
Oh, there's a bunch of them.
There's a bunch of them. And that place in Fort Worth, it opened up. We got into that.
What place?
That guy that gave me the business card.
Oh,
I told you about.
$1,000 an hour.
$500 for a 2-hour show every week.
Oh, wait. How about that one that was on the thread a few weeks ago about joining some academy?
I didn't see that.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, some dude was. It was on some group I'm in, and it was like, hey, become a member of this. Like, you pay him $100 and you get to vote on the Academy of the Podcast Awards.
Really?
And I was like, no one's falling for this joker, right? And no one really was, but
It's like that podcast movement.
Yeah, yeah,
You guys
the
can come
podcast
speak
movement.
at our
Yeah.
thing, but you're
You
going to have
gotta-
to
it's
pay us
$900.
$500. Yeah.
I thought it was like $900 to
Was
set
it
up a
not?
booth or something.
But it was $500 for us to come speak at their event that they wanted us to come speak at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that going on.
Why would I pay you? You want us to come there to share our knowledge. You should pay us.
It's because they got them 17-year-olds.
That's always a fun
in high
conversation. I know you've gotten a recent example, but it's always fun when the person that thinks I can work these people over that are trying to aspire to want to be broadcasters. So I'm going to toss this up. Hey, Matt, man, I heard you got a podcast show. If you listen to me real quick. Oh, yeah, man, I'm cool. Well, if you don't mind, what's the name of your show? Jerry Jonestown Massacre podcast show. Conversation
out.
over.
That's what that guy did to me.
Yeah.
He just turned around and walked
It's
away.
funny how that goes.
funny
Any
how
kind
that
of texting or email messages or anything, it's like,
Oh.
you mean, you're not just a dumb white guy that's trying to be the next Howard Stern?
I did have.
Well, I am, but
yeah.
yeah.
I did have one lady at
Hello?
the
Hi, Dustin.
college class on Saturday
Excuse
say
me?
that the name of our podcast
was offensive.
because she grew up in San Francisco at the time and was there when all that happened. And
Did you say, "Sorry,
kinda
we'll
didn't
change the name"?
Sit well with her, and I was like, well, that's what helped get us where we are.
Well, she must hate Brian Jonestown Massacre
I
then,
know.
for real.
She can't have anything with town.
Did
and
she
massacre
watch
at
the
end of it.
show? I mean, did she watch the class? Did she?
Yeah, she was there for the whole class.
She's there for the whole. You didn't say
She was
fuck.
great.
You didn't say leave.
No.
See, you're way cooler than I'd have been. I'd have been like, get out, get her out.
How
This
dare
was
you
after the
question
show.
my
What is this?
authority?
This was after we did
She's
our
a Trump.
class.
She's a magger.
She came up after the class.
She's a Trumper.
That's not
Get
how
her
it
out.
happened. That's not how. And she was not a Trumper.
I'd have been like, Nazi. Just start yelling
No, you
Nazi
wouldn't
at
have.
her. What?
No,
That
you
doesn't.
wouldn't
It wouldn't have worked in that case.
No.
Fascist.
And did you know that they have a disc golf course up there at that college?
I thought they did when I went there. Is it TCC South, right?
No,
Wait,
TCCCCC.
I don't think
Marine
I think
Creek,
there's only two C.
Northwest.
Trinity College, CCC, or is
Tarrant
it
County
Tarrant
Community College.
See, when I went there, it was Taco Jocko, TCJC, and
When
I went to
there,
South,
it was CCCP.
and I thought they had one there, but I could be wrong.
I don't know, but it's a beautiful course. It's right there along the lake.
Yeah, we should
Marine
go play
Creek.
it, man.
Let's go. Right now? You want to go?
Yeah, let's do it
I
now.
like this show.
It's about to start raining.
Yeah, let's pack it up.
All we're
Back it
gonna
up,
do
back it
is
up.
talk about death and morbid terror anyway.
That's
so
pretty much what we're going to do. I do want to clear up a crazy rumor that is going around.
AIDS.
Uh-oh.
No.
Which one? There's about 10 of them right now about us.
This one you told me about in Denton.
Oh yeah.
You want to clear that up?
No, it's about you. You should address. That's the newest rumor. There's a bunch of rumors going
was-
around actually.
Wait, what are the other rumors?
Oh, I think I've told you some of them.
Somebody said I smell like butt.
Well, that's
True.
no. But go ahead. This
The
is
rumor
this is a
goes-
funny one that caught me off guard completely.
So, Chris,
Oh, it's not just him. it's a cult of people.
Is it the whole Denton beer scene?
I don't
beer
know.
drinking
You might
club?
need security on the show at
Why?
Thin Line Fest.
Why? I like all those guys. Those guys are great.
It's not just them. These were people that didn't involve them.
Was it that doucher from the East
I'm
Siders
sorry?
that I hate?
Oh no, I
The
don't think that
bartender
guy's
dude?
there anymore.
Is it?
I don't think so.
There's only one guy in Denton I don't like, and it's that bartender East Siders. I love everybody.
Dude, I had a great time at East Side the other day, man. On Saturday.
It's just East Side, isn't it? It's not
Yeah, you're
East
thinking of
Siders.
Austin East Siders. But anyway, tell this story though. It's awesome.
Chris supposedly has.
Pull up the piece.
There's a rumor. I've got it right here. Is it?
Oh,
not
is that
this
the one? No, I thought it was the 30. That one.
We've told this story a million times. Either one.
You're clearing the air now. This is the official statement of the Jerry Jonestown Massacre podcast show.
He said that I chambered a bull around.
It started waving a gun around.
I started waving a gun around the studio. Well,
Which is
maybe I did.
Which is an awesome rumor.
It is an awesome rumor. This gun has been in the studio since I was once eating days. It is an airsoft gun. I can chamber it. Look, see? It looks like you pull it back, but there is no place for a bullet. There is no, you see nothing. It's an airsoft gun. It doesn't even work right.
The thing that's funny, I wish there was video of the expression when he told me.
See?
Like just to see the reaction
Look,
of me.
That's where balls go. Now, the funny story with this gun is that
it's been used several
It has been
several
used.
props.
It's several props.
several
It's in
movies. Yeah, I
several
said it right.
movies and videos. But the reason I came into ownership of it, and it is a P-22 Walther, is that our old bandmate, who will remain nameless, used this gun to hold up a drug dealer. For real. He went to the store, bought it, painted everything black, cut the orange tip off, because there used to be an orange tip. If you look at the barrel, it's all jacked up. And he painted that black, and then went and held up a drug dealer with it. And then when he was done, he brought it over here, and then was playing around with it. It was broken. Was playing around with it, and then like a few days later, he told us the story of why he had it, and it's because he went and held up a drug dealer.
Oh my God.
Off of Village Creek.
Which we don't
and
recommend.
287.
We don't condone that. Don't hold up drug
Listen,
dealers.
If you're going to go hold up a drug dealer, don't use an airsoft gun.
You know what? I say just don't even do it. Just call the cops. If you know,
I don't
what are you
care
trying to
how
avoid the
mad they are
narc?
of you. I
You don't
guess.
want to be the snitch, but then why would you hold one up? I don't know. It just seems like a risky proposition to do.
Now this one here is a
Take
different
on.
story.
That's a real one. Now is going to chamber something.
Now, I'm going to, as the balls fall out, I'm going to change her something.
Wow, this show just got intense.
Yeah,
Oh, the
I got a
battery's
cold
dead.
sweat.
The battery's
I'm glad
dead.
those edibles wore off.
The battery's dead.
Oh, okay, good. I'm not going to get killed.
I hate your trigger discipline.
It's airsoft, and I was trying to shoot it. There is no trigger discipline when you're trying to shoot a gun.
But it
So
makes
we
you
were next
nervous.
door. We weren't actually at Eastside when Chris and his buddies came up. It
They
was
had a
next door to
party.
Angeline's.
Did they have a party?
I don't know.
He
but
was brewing a badass beer, and I
maybe
wanted to ask him
because
how
he
it came
looked
out.
like he had a few pops. But I wish there was video of me on that porch when he said that to me. Just the reaction.
Did you just go? Did your eyes get real big, or did you just go? Just shake your head no.
I was like, no. Well, okay. I mean, I did my usual thing that weekend, so
Crack.
yeah. So I was like, huh, what? What? What'd you just say? Whoa. He's like, yeah, man, when Dustin chambered that bull. I was like, what? I go, whoa, dude. I was like, no, man. No.
Like, listen to it.
Yeah, I knew exactly what he was talking about. Because you did it when
It sounds like your bed when I'm with your old lady.
Spaghetti.
is that why I got a divorce? Thanks, Dustin.
Oh, sorry. Anyway,
That was a really sad sigh.
I want to talk about your old lady.
Oh, okay. Well, it's probably been.
Let's talk about Chris's. Okay, anyway. No, but I want to ask him how that beer went. I thought they had a party, and when you said you were going up there for a party, I was like, you son of a bitch, you're going up there to their party to get
No,
smashed.
my party was a company party,
Oh.
and it turned into a.
Did you get
let's
to
go
pet
to East
animals?
Side. No, I didn't get to pet any animals. I mean,
The party I went to,
depends on what you're calling an animal, guy. Just playing.
I went to an animal petting party.
Yeah, I heard about
Saturday.
this. Saw a bunch of monkey balls everywhere, or what
No,
was it?
Llama balls.
Oh,
And llama labia is what it was. Those weren't balls. That was a female llama. And I've never seen a llama stand up on its 2 feet, on its back 2
to
feet.
try to mount you.
No, like it was about to punch someone.
Yeah,
like
man.
a kangaroo.
Don't they spit at people?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
but-
happened.
This
Like it-
female there didn't do it. Wouldn't spit. She's not a spitter. That's what the guy there said. But he said that if you
Go ahead, get up close. You won't. She ain't a spitter.
he said that she has stood up on her back feet and hit
Yeah.
him and nearly
Oh,
knocked him clean out.
you gotta look out, Zach. That bitch will hit you. She ain't a spitter though. Get your pet. Get your pet. It's your birthday.
Here.
Zach, don't be shy. It's your birthday. Get in there. Get in there, boy. Get in there, bro.
That's pretty close.
Was it?
We're pretty close. But they had
Yeah, I know how these tours go, man.
they had a bunch
Tours.
of goats,
Tours.
a bunch of chickens, and a bunch of little asshole Shetland ponies. The worst horse ever.
I guess you didn't like the Shetland ponies.
They're mean as shit.
Are they? I thought how can they
Shetland
be
ponies
mean?
are.
They got an
have-
attitude because like they're
They're
small.
short. They got little man syndrome.
Right. I can
And they
see
go
this.
nuts. They want to bite you.
They want to bite your
Nuts because they're right there.
Dude,
head
I bet that
level.
would suck, man.
You ever had a horse bite you?
I have.
Have you?
I have too.
Yeah, it was stuck in some barbed wire at my grandparents'
Did you come up
place.
behind it?
No, he was stuck in the barbed wire, and my grandmother has like 80 acres out in East Texas, right outside of Maybank, and this guy had horses in the field in the pasture next door to ours, and one of his horses got caught in there, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go fucking help this horse and try and get him untangled. As I did so, and trying to pull the fucking barbed wire off, he bit me right on the fucking shoulder. And it hurt really fucking bad. So I punched the goddamn horse and in the face, and then I hear a cop behind me going, "Hey, why'd you hit that fucking horse, man?" I said, "Dude, it's caught up. It just fucking bit me." And I was like, "Why the fuck are you here?" And he goes, "Well, they called about that horse getting tangled up. You don't need to be hitting them animals, son." I said, "Motherfucker, you just bit the shit out of me." He was pissed. I didn't give a fuck.
I used to have
It was about 9 o'clock in the morning. And I was shit pissed drunk.
I used to have a Palomino, and she was a little bitch, totally, just straight up. You couldn't break her. She was not up for anything, and she bit me once, and that hurt like hell.
Man, it hurts, dude.
No-
It left a big ass bruise on my shoulder.
But yeah, they had little Shetland ponies out there. They had a tortoise that was over 100 years old.
Oh, that's cool.
That was huge, and I just wanted to sit on it and ride it around.
Why didn't you, man?
They wouldn't let me in the fence.
They're like, no, you can't. Oh,
Can a tortoise like hold
Did you tell
people
him?
on its back?
yeah.
Sure, why not?
I mean, you just think it'd be kind of heavy. They'd be scraping the ground with
Maybe
with their belly.
I don't know. If he didn't like it, he can go inside his house, and I'll just sit there on it.
Oh,
And then I'll pick up and carry his house around with me.
Yeah.
Tortoises are badass. This thing was huge, but it was a fun time. It was where were we? Somewhere down in Midlothian, Mansfield, something like that.
Yeah.
It was for Chris and Shelby's daughter's 2-year-old birthday.
Yeah. Sounds fun. Wish I'd have got an invite.
Take that up with Chris.
oh.
Would you
Actually-
have gone?
No.
No.
Of course not.
Yeah.
They're like, why? Why mess with this?
And then I got sick.
Well, you around all those little shits.
Could have been. That could have been part of it.
That's what
too.
it is, man.
It's either that or I got coronavirus or mammal virus. I was around a bunch of mammals. Horses,
Straight up.
goats. Is goats a mammal, right? Yeah, it's a mammal.
Is a goat a mammal
A goat
So
is
the sheep.
Warm-blooded animal.
with
Yep.
with hair?
and
right?
mammary glands.
That's
I
right.
believe Bigfoot also qualifies. So.
Yeah.
Where's Bigfoot? He hadn't been in our studio lately.
Yeah, where's Bigfoot? Happy Tuesday, Bigfoot.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Go vote, Matt. Sasquatch.
Happy Tuesday, Bigfoot.
Happy Tuesday, Bigfoot.
So yeah, I got,
Marlin. Happy Foot
what?
Tuesday. Happy Foot Tuesday. That's Marlin fucked up saying Happy
Oh,
Tuesday.
Happy Foot Tuesday.
Happy Happy Superfoot Tuesday. So who'd you vote for? Did you vote for Hillary? Who's running this time anyway?
No,
What is
Hillary.
this for here? What's
Hillary's
going on? What's
about
this Super Sunday we're talking about?
I'm walking.
You're walking where?
What are we? Okay.
I'm still
After
sick. I'm
midnight.
sorry. I'm still sick.
It's a
I'm still sick.
coronavirus.
It's still.
So, all right. Let me. Who's winning here?
Let's pull this up because polls should be coming
Once
in.
again, I
Did y'all
voted
go
for
vote?
Randy
Yeah,
of the Redwoods.
I voted. I voted early.
Who'd you vote for?
Well, I voted for Bernie.
You asshole.
I voted
wait,
for
no,
Randy.
That's the right one.
Yeah,
sorry.
I mean, the right one. No, he's the left one actually.
Did anybody vote for Biden? Has won 5 states so far on Super
Not
Tuesday.
looking good, Bernie Bros.
Biden has Virginia, Tennessee, Oklahoma. You fucking Okies.
I think
North
it fucking
Carolina,
sucks.
racist, and Alabama. Okay, neat. He has the uneducated.
Dude, this is Russian collusion, man.
I think it fucking sucks that Beto, fucking Klobuchar, and Pete Buttigieg,
Buttigieg. Not butt guzzler.
I said
Yeah, that's
Buttigieg.
kind of weird.
They
Butt-gagger.
all went after
Yeah, some
Biden.
horse shit, wasn't it?
Like
So
they all got along much more with Bernie Sanders on stage than they did with Biden.
Man, that's politics.
it is.
That's the way they do it.
Bloomberg has America Samoa. And
I'm sorry.
Sanders,
What state is that?
down there where Samoa is.
Anyone want to explain to us where America Samoa is?
Down there.
I don't think that's what it's called by their people. They don't go, we are American Samoan.
It's just past Hawaii. Keep
Actually,
going.
they probably do say that,
Just
but I doubt they
when
call
you hit
theirs.
Hawaii, take a slight left and keep going.
So it's down by Louisiana.
No, that's
Wait,
not how
I think Samoa, Texas is right here in y'all's backwoods.
And Euless.
Trinity
Yeah,
High School.
the Taka dance.
So Sanders has Colorado and Vermont, 2 places where weed is legal. He is in the lead in Texas.
That's the other thing. For
He
the
is-
people that are blue, Biden
balls?
is not pro marijuana reform at all. You're
yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
you're trying to get in the wrong guy for marijuana reform if you want it done on a federal level.
And
Not-
he's a fucking idiot.
Have y'all heard
Poor
Charles
guy.
Clark's take on
Who?
the legalization of weed? Charles Clark,
No.
the Donald Trump of Fort Worth.
I think he has other shit he needs to worry about right now than the legalization of weed.
True, but he was talking about how he wants it to stay illegal so he can keep making money.
Well, that's the thing. They say that it's actually it doesn't affect. I've heard this argument that it doesn't affect the black market of marijuana sales at
The
all.
what market?
Really?
That's what I've heard.
All my
That it doesn't at all.
all my
people-
friends in Colorado buy from guys that grow
Whoever
their
they-
shit on.
yeah.
They don't go to dispensaries at all.
Yeah, it's kind of whoever they can get it. Like it's the same thing. They're using the same channels.
Oh,
But the people that like, if you go to where it's really being utilized is like if you go up to Colorado, you don't have a connect. Say you're hanging out in Colorado Springs.
You are corporate, Matt, today. You
As I'm talking about marijuana reform.
Yeah, you took off your one corporate shirt to have a Bose corporate shirt.
Yeah. I didn't get to go home and change in JO like I usually do
I
for the
just looked
show.
over and laughed.
Yeah. Yeah, so I should have. You know what? One of these days I'm going to come in a shirt and tie, like after
Just
a
keep
meeting.
taking shirts off, and there'd be different corporate.
Yeah.
I'll give you an AT&T one. You can put that
Yeah.
on.
Dude, I'd
Best
do
Buy
that.
one.
How much would they pay me to have an AT&T tattoo on my chest? Because I'm in.
oof.
I don't know.
There's a
ask
YouTube video
Randolph.
of me taking off 19 shirts.
Oof.
It's called "Sexy Teen Stripping." It's on YouTube.
Just your shirts?
I don't know if we're
Yeah.
allowed to watch that
It's
or talk about it.
It's several shirts.
Is that legal here?
Oh, it's very
I think I gotta go to other
pseudo
countries for that
legal.
stuff.
Hey, you carried it on. You carried the torch. I didn't have to do it.
So
So it doesn't look good for the Barney Bros or Bernie Bros.
No, it looks
Barney.
really
No,
good.
hold on.
It looks really good.
he's leading Texas.
Well, that's good.
That's the biggest. Texas and California are the biggest get tonight.
Oh, I thought this was the one where there was like 5 crucial states that kind of channeled everything into how it's going
Vermont,
to come out.
which
right?
he
And
got.
South Carolina, right?
South Carolina or North Carolina,
Which who got?
Biden got, and then Texas and California.
Which Bernie's gonna get.
Which right now Bernie's in the lead of Texas. California hasn't come in yet, but
Texas.
he's a big California guy. Californians like him. But I don't understand why all this love for Biden all of a sudden when you know what's going to happen is when the DNC comes down, they're going to get over there, and big money's going to
Yeah.
Push
Is-
their way, and he'll be the selected one, and his running mate will be Hillary.
Is Warren on the list?
Yeah, she won any states.
No,
I think people just want to pay her to go away. They're like, get out of here.
I like
Yeah.
Warren.
Ugh.
She'd be my second choice.
Oof.
You must
Dude.
not understand what
Hey,
she's for and not
what they
against.
should have done, what Democrats
She
should have
doesn't
done,
want you to
if
talk
they
on
wanted
podcast.
to, if they really were serious about taking out Orange Devil, they should have just totally talked Obama's wife,
Michelle
Obama, to run. That'd have been a shoo-in. Everybody would have
Dude,
voted for her. They'd be
Michelle
like-
would beat Trump up.
and there's that too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They screwed up, man. Now they got a big mess to clean up. How are they going to do this?
Warren is in third place in a ton
There you
of
go.
places, and your girl,
Tulsi?
she ain't showing up on nothing.
I thought she withdrew. Like
Well,
she
they
wasn't.
still have her on here like she's going to do something, but I thought she did too.
I think she's on that kind of. She's not going to be invited to most of the debates now because she doesn't have enough pull. Because that's the thing. The super. What is it? The super.
Bloomberg has Arkansas.
Who?
Bloomberg?
That's Bill Clinton's state right there.
Yeah, he bought Arkansas.
That's weird.
Bloomberg. Hey man.
Anyway, we'll keep an eye on this.
You like my wife?
Some mammal virus.
You like that joke, Zach? Tell me about this band called Mammal Virus.
Y'all
Jack.
been around for like 24 years?
You guys like
It's
to play the
actually
rock and roll.
9.
9 years. Y'all have fought through SARS,
Yes.
H1N1,
Mad cow disease.
H1N1
mad cow,
was that swine flu?
swine
H1N1,
flu.
H1N1,
we
yeah.
made
That's
it through
older
that
than
one
mammal virus.
unscathed.
Well, what was bird flu then? I thought that was
Oh.
H1N1.
I'm not sure.
That was the avian flu.
Avian flux.
That's older than swine flu.
Avian
Avian flux. We're living in avian flux. No, it's a put
No.
on.
You lived through the measles outbreak,
Mm-hmm.
The plague.
Zika.
Yeah.
Can't forget
Ebola.
Zika. Ebola.
I believe that was that might have been
Well,
before.
we
us.
didn't really live through Ebola. It took some of us out.
In the band?
Fuck no. We were all vaccinated.
Now, Ebola was the one where blood actually came out of your eyes and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like you.
Ebola. Fight for your life.
One of the greatest
Ebola.
musicals ever.
Yeah.
There'll never be a musical as good as that.
That was great, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was the greatest thing ever.
That's a date musical right there.
Don't fuck
Book
the
of Mormon.
baby.
Don't fuck the baby. We're gonna have to give them royalties now.
We are. All right. So you got all those, and now you're living in the time of coronavirus.
Right when I'm putting out our next album
Yep.
on March 14th. By this time, it will be in Texas, and we're all fucked. At least that's what the government wants us to believe, and I've never bought into that bullshit.
I would like to say we are all at the age bracket to where we'll make it through it.
Oh yeah, I mean.
Well,
I've got
the
a
thing is
strong
that scares me
immune
though
system.
is I remember when I had that bad case of pneumonia like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Is that getting re-aggravated? Because that was serious stuff, man.
But you've
what? Quit smoking?
quit smoking.
Quit
you've
smoking
made
cigarettes.
changes in your life.
I've quit smoking cigarettes. You're right.
You've quit e-cigaretting. Your e-vape. You're not vaping anymore.
See, that's my theory. That's what the real transmission of it was China shipping over those fake Mota e-cigs, man. And that popcorn lung that everybody was getting, that was it getting fully injected into our community. Those fucking Chinese, man.
So
I'm kidding.
y'all
I
are
love Chinese
releasing this on March 14th. Have
That's
you
right.
thought about there just might not be anybody at our shows because of
Oh, they'll be there.
virus?
Oh, they'll be there.
Coronavirus.
One way or
They'll
another.
be there.
Here's
Dead
what
or
you
alive.
do, man.
If I had coronavirus in a vial, they'd still show up.
What you need
I've
to
got
do,
some
man.
pretty loyal fans. Not
I'd
to toot my
throw it
own
out
horn.
Just
there.
get
I
the
would.
just get
I'd throw them
the
up there.
cameras ready, so in case you have to do like a location concert where one of you guys is. How many's in the band now?
We've got 4.
4 guys. So yeah, you just one of you
Live stream it.
Yeah, you live stream it, and you
Oh,
all
the
do it
Growl
from
already
different
does that.
locations.
The Growl already
Yeah,
does
they
that.
already do
Oh,
that.
there you go, man.
They
Yeah,
do,
you're
but
ready
that's
to
just
go.
a one camera setup in the middle of the room.
Yeah, it's
I
really
mean,
not that great.
No, I'm talking about you guys being held up in your own locations and bunkers, like
Yeah.
7 miles below the Earth's surface.
Do y'all
Not
have a
7
band
miles.
bunker?
You'd probably be burned up if you were.
That's
that
the
far
one
down.
thing every band needs to buy now. We've bought a
That's
band bunker.
information I'm not at liberty to discuss.
Maybe
can't
y'all
talk
bought
about
y'all's
your
bunker at the same place we bought our bunker.
Do you ever go bonkers for your bunkers?
I got
Get
the
a
top,
train car and bury it.
I got the top bunk of the
Yeah.
bunker.
That is genius. Or a bunch of those
Shipping
containers.
Right. I learned the train car thing from Breaking Bad, so I'm stealing that.
Well, I learned the school bus thing from the Branch Davidians. You
Oh,
bury a
really?
bunch
Oh
of-
yeah.
Those guys are great.
They were great. you
God
just
damn.
bury a bunch of school
Poor
buses.
political prisoners.
Yeah.
Death. Who was the fucking attorney general back then? Janet
Reno.
What a bitch.
Oh yeah.
Whatever happened? Is she
God
dead?
Damn, I hope
I
so.
pray.
Man, she was a odd-looking woman.
She was
a very
meaner than
Yeah,
shit.
I don't know if she's dead or not.
Remember when Will
But
Ferrell
she
played her
was- yes.
on Saturday Night Live?
Dude.
But she
That's
was
funny, man.
not a good person.
Yeah. Oh, well, man, they all thought that twist.
Oh God. Nope. Nope. Is this it?
Uh-oh.
Corona.
Coronavirus is here.
I think
COVID.
we need to get you
COVID.
a Modelo.
Respirator.
You need to watch what
Motello.
RoboTuner's saying over
'Cause it's
here.
Corona. What's he saying?
He's going nuts.
He's saying Matt's about to die.
I'm wearing his band shirt. He thanks me for that, but he wishes you are wishing Tulsi would give you some pull.
I Tulsi Gabbard, she's a attractive woman. Attractive woman. Check this out. I'm going to show you something real quick, okay?
Okay, so while you're pulling that up,
Yeah, y'all keep talking band because I'm going to show you something funny.
this is y'all's first show. Is that on March 14th or 15th?
It's the 14th.
It
That's
is the
my
14th.
birthday, actually.
Saturday.
Oh, look at
Mhm.
this. Your birthday. That's going to be cool. Y'all are
gonna be
playing
cool.
Growl. This is the first show in 2 years.
Yeah. There's a story behind that.
Go for it. Or don't.
It's also
No.
the first show as this lineup with this lineup.
With this lineup, yeah.
That's awesome.
I've kind of taken the Doug Marsh from Built to Spill idea of recording with different people over the course of the project, and of course, I've fucked off a lot of people too. Yeah, I went to prison, man, over a mushroom charge, a manufacture and delivery charge, and I was in prison for about 1 year and 7 months.
Where'd you go?
I went to several different units, but I ended up, man, and this is fucked up. I ended up in a unit up in Amarillo called the Neal unit.
I
And
know that unit.
it's a
I've never been there, but I
the
know
thing
that.
is it's an education unit, and I had to take a class to get out on parole. And so it being an education unit, they offered the sex offender, what is it, SOTP, Sex Offender Treatment Program. That's an 18-month program. For them to get out of prison, they have to take that course. So the Neal unit had more than 85% sex offenders, and it sucked ass. When I would go to eat, at the chow hall, I could be sitting next to a fucking, pedophile that's fucked 50 little kids.
That's messed up.
Dude, it was
That
fucked.
is
very
But I
messed
made
how
it
much,
through it.
How
It's
much
like
shrooms
on a
did you get busted
bullshit
with?
I
mushroom
got busted
charge.
with a grow.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, that's the manufacturing part. It was a 5 to 99 year charge. I got a really badass attorney, and I ended up getting 5 years for it because it's scheduled as a Schedule 1 narcotic, just like meth and heroin.
Bullshit.
Yeah, which is total bullshit.
I have a
And
Schedule 1 in my backpack right now.
yeah, well,
Which
okay.
I'm going to
Call
buy
it
some
Adderall.
Well, I had a really cool judge in Dallas, and she thought that it was misclassified, and she said, all I can do is uphold the law and define it. I can't give you anything less than 5 years, but I think this drug is misclassified, so I'm giving you the minimum, and that's what went down. So, yeah, it was a fucked up time, man.
So how do you feel about places legalizing it now?
I'm awesome with it.
It's
I
kinda
think it's
badass,
fucking
huh?
grade A. Microdosing is going to be the new treatment for people that have ADHD, people that have bipolar disease. Microdosing is,
Fibromyalgia.
yeah,
This guy right here.
yeah. I mean, I totally believe that it's a medicine, and in a way, I feel like I was a political prisoner because I have no apologies whatsoever
So,
about it.
what the Grow Lab, would they bust into your house? Did someone knock you out? What
Well,
happened?
I got caught. I got caught at a Widespread Panic concert, and
Wow.
yeah, I was at the Starplex at a
By Corby
Widespread show.
Davidson?
Oh, fuck Corby, man! If he's listening, he can suck my dick.
Oh,
So it was Corby.
Yeah, it was. Anyway, he's a great customer. He's actually a dear friend of mine. I love Corby. But you know what happened was they found like over a quarter pound in my car, and when they found, because I was out in the lot selling them and giving them away, I was fucked up, and I was selling them and giving them away and all kinds of shit. And they had one of those police towers that they stand up in parking lots. And I'm like, oh, fuck, there's nobody in that motherfucker.
Because normally there isn't.
Yeah, right. And there was. And
see, at a widespread show, I think I would not have taken the bait, and I'd have been like, someone's in that motherfucker.
I was so...
Don't you think?
It's always the T-shirt
like
guys walking around selling T-shirts that are the undercover cops.
Now that's what well, see, now that could have, I'd have been like, they're more concerned with those T-shirt guys.
No, the problem happened when a Red Oak cop passed me, and I said, "Hey, man, you need any mushrooms?" And he was in fucking street clothes, and he went and fucking told the cops. The cops were up in the deal. They came down. They shook me down, and I had 2 different strains. I had an Amanita strain, and I had a psilocybin strain.
What an asshole cop!
Oh
dude.
my god!
He was just there to see the
you're
show.
coming to widespread panic, and you're a Red Oak cop. I mean,
And then you're gonna narc off someone that's there to see the same band as you.
Yeah, it was horrible, dude. And then,
That's bad karma, man.
There's no
Well,
solidarity.
you know
and
what I've heard about
fanship.
those people from Red Oak.
Hey, they're great people and lovely and beautiful.
they're fucking trash.
They make up 3/4 of local bands.
All it took was one cop to make me hate the whole fucking trailer park community
So,
out there.
all right, so getting back to it, what about the Grow Lab thing? How did that get tacked onto it?
They got a fucking warrant to go to my residence.
Oh, dude, they took this the distance.
Oh man, the DEA got involved. I swear to God, they questioned me for like 5 hours. No bullshit. It was fucked up, dude. And I
Did
was
they
so
let you come
fucked
off the
up,
shrooms
Huh?
before they questioned you? Did they let you come off of them?
Oh hell no!
Why would they do
I
that?
was pissed drunk.
Why would they do that?
Yeah, they think I'm gonna squeal. I mean, what the
Say
fuck am I gonna
lawyer?
squeal on? Me?
You say lawyer?
Oh, I didn't say shit. I don't say lawyer. I say kiss my dick, fuck fuck you, that kind of thing. I'm not gonna say, get my lawyer, because they're not gonna do that. I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. You scream lawyer to a DEA agent, he's gonna laugh at you.
Oh, DEA?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's who Dallas called in, and that's who I got questioned
crazy,
by.
because that's when it's like, that's when you're like, oh shit, this went next level.
But
Fuck.
then,
Yeah, but that's what they want you to think. That's why they start dropping the freaking, you're going to get 20 years minimum. You might as well just tell me everything. And
That's when I go.
your lawyer can't do anything.
Mimi Coffee.
Don't do that. But yeah, same concept. Still, lawyer.
You know, and I would have done that if I wasn't so fucking trash. But at the same time, I'm just cussing them out, telling them, fuck you.
That
Stop
probably
asking
didn't
me
help.
questions. And then they released me. Just let me go. And I was like, what the fuck? And
That's
some
weird.
of my homeboys are like, what the fuck? So then I got a lawyer, and they're like, they're testing them because they can't prove that it's.
Oh, they're testing the shrooms?
Yeah, they had to test them, and it's back then. This is in 2008.
Probably took a while.
Back then, it took forever. It took 18 months, and then a warrant came out for me, and I was in Colorado, just north of Taos on the border, and I got pulled over speeding. And the cop's like, hey, dude, you've got a real serious warrant back in Texas. I'm going to have to detain you. So I sat in the fucking...
You knew immediately what it was, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, dude. As soon as he pulled me over and he was
like,
back
fuck.
there for like 20 minutes, I was like,
well,
fuck, it's over.
This will be a fun night in jail.
But so, yeah, I stayed in that Colorado jail was so fucking nice, man. Compared to all the fucking shit I've been in Texas, it was plush. But anyways, the Dallas sheriff's officer came and picked me up to take me back. He was cool. He was cool as an ice cube. He said, man, and I had Valium at that time, and I had a prescription for it. And he was like, man, you're going to have to get on a plane. And I thought, aha. I said, no, man, I ain't fucking getting on no plane. I have a fucking major fear of flying, which I don't. And so I'm thinking to myself, maybe I can buy some time here. And he's like, well, what's going to make you get on the fucking plane with me? Because we had to drive all the way back down to Albuquerque to catch a flight out. And I was like, well, you see these pills? I'm going to need all of them in my pocket. And he was like, whatever it takes. so we get back to DFW airport. This is the fucking worst part about it. He's like, man, are you hungry? I'm like, fuck yeah. He's like, you're going to be getting prison food or Dallas County jail food, not prison food. Ugh. And I was like, it's going to be gross. He's like, well, we could stop at any restaurant, man. I'm hungry too. And I was like, let's go to fucking Chili's. I'm going to get some baby back ribs, you know? And we do, and we eat, and we're heading back to his car. And he goes, you know, man, these plane tickets for me and you, that food, the cigarettes I bought you on the way, that's all going into your court costs and fines.
Oh,
and I was just like, you motherfucker. Because they're really good at their job. You know, this guy goes and picks up people in Hawaii and shit. So he really knew what he was doing. And right when we were about to pull into Lou's Sterrett.
No, he's a marshal, wasn't he? Wait.
He
Dog
was a
the Bounty Hunter? Yeah, that's a bunny hunter. Even if you skip bail.
This was
a U.S. Marshal then? Or
no, it was a Dallas County Sheriff's Officer. So
that's the thing about, like, okay, I'm going to stop you down in your story real quick. I don't understand that, like, when you hear shit like this, stories like this, stories like I've got stories like this too. You've got stories like this. Most of our friends have stories like this. And then you want to hear these fuckers whining all the time about the public's attitude towards police officers. That shit right there. Look at what you're doing.
Yep.
You're the one that makes your bed when you do this shit. And the way you treat minorities, the stop and frisk policies all over the country. Not to play on trendy subjects right now.
No, Bloomberg is.
But dude,
running.
That's like, I don't give a fuck about the police officer's sob story when can you imagine having a job like us that we signed up for?
40% of cops beat their wives.
Dude, the PTSD rates are ridiculous. The beat their wives, cheat on their wives. Like, they're not good people a lot of times. There are good police officers. There are exceptions to the rule. When I was in the 9th grade, the first time I went to jail, I was told, hey, we're taking you back to the inn. And he didn't say inn. And that big inn is going to fuck your ass all night. I was in the 9th grade. And that was told to me by Tom Ball Police Department. Like, that type of shit is why fucking everybody in this country gives the fucking bird to law enforcement.
Yep.
Is that shit right there. Sorry.
It's all good.
Go ahead.
I mean, yeah, what a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
I'm ordering all this expensive shit, and he's like, all right, man, good deal. This is going to be good.
Yeah.
And then as soon as we pull into the basement of Dallas County Jail, because when you
breaks
go
that on.
Yeah, as soon as you get to Lulu, they pull you in and take you into the basement.
Mm-hmm.
And as we were getting out of the car, that's when he told me, so all that food, your cigarettes, all that shit, you know, that's going to be in your court costs and fines.
Yeah,
I eventually
fuck
had to
you, dude.
Did
You paid for his food? Did you pay for his food?
Yes,
Oh
and
my
his
God,
plane
dude.
ticket and his rental car.
Fuck that.
Because he had to take a plane to
man.
Albuquerque and then drive way the fuck up to Pagosa Springs where I was at.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a big fan of Pagosa Springs.
I love that place.
I used to spend every winter there. Had a
love it.
condo right there on the outside of town.
No shit.
Still do, yeah.
That's a great place.
In Fairfield. Right
Yeah.
outside of Pagosa.
Yeah, I love it. I've landed in Taos, New Mexico, so I spent 6 years. I spent 6 years out there when the second Bush got elected and 9/11 happened, and I was really, really skeptical that there was going to be some major terrorist attacks in this country. So I moved out to bumfucked Egypt and Taos, way out on the mesa, into a school bus that was just way the fuck out there and grew a bunch of weed. So, anyways, yeah, that's. I mean, I've had a long history with getting in trouble with the law, and I don't mind talking about it because I feel like people need to hear it and know what they're up against.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, I think everybody's got bad cop stories they could tell, and
Yeah, that's just, I don't know.
bullshit like
It's aggravating when the sob stories start coming out about a job that they took and how hard their life is and all this. Well, yeah, guess what? Start being better people.
Yeah.
Start getting
Absolutely.
Start getting better training.
Stop being a-holes to people you don't know. You brought up the Bloomberg stop and frisk thing. I've had that happen to me in New York.
I've had that happen down the street. I've had, like, that's a common thing.
I had that happen in my house.
Now
when I
that's
was living with my
over
mom.
the line right there.
Yeah.
By your mom?
Yeah,
They
no,
take
I
it.
was wondering.
That's the thing.
By
is-
the cops who busted in the door looking
Yeah.
for my brother. They handcuffed me and laid me down on my bed and frisked me to make sure I wasn't hiding weapons when I was asleep.
How old were you?
I was 15.
Yeah.
Well, did you tell him I am a weapon?
No, I was like, I was a little firecracker, so I was like, "Hey, get off me, you fucking jerk!" Yeah.
I am a weapon.
and I was like, "You're not allowed to question me without my mama here."
What'd they say?
They said, "Where's your brother? You're gonna get charged with obstruction of justice
Yeah.
for hiding your brother." Because
Yeah.
my brother was on the lam, but he was at work. He wasn't on the lam. He was just at work. They got the warrant and came to my house. He said, "You didn't hear us knocking?" I was a 15-year-old asleep.
Yeah.
It's like 10 a.m. I ain't waking up till 3 p.m.
Yeah.
I ain't.
You know what? One of the cases that I was involved in. You know what my attorney said? Next time you get pulled over or anything happens that has to do with a cop, shut the fuck up. Don't say a fucking word.
That's
and
a
it
good
aggravates the hell out of them. But there's nothing they can do at that point except that because they're taking you in at that point, wondering, oh fuck, do I have enough? Like, did video capture it? Or like they're relying on just circumstantial bullshit that they got to make up now. You just made it way harder for them to do their job, which their job's crooked. So I have no problems doing that. So
I'd like
that's
to piss in their mouth.
Okay. That was a little
Zach?
bit of a
Why don't we
wide
take a
left.
break and play some body count cop killer?
I'm sorry. It's this fireball. It's got me
Yeah,
all,
man,
it's a
fireball, man.
Got me all
Yeah,
fired up.
So just to finish it off,
Yeah, sorry, man.
I was
Keep
in jail
interrupting.
for about a year and 3 or 4 months, and I made my first parole and got out of there because I got some act right when I was in there. And, basically, I hate to say it, but man, I grew up in there. I really did a lot of growing up in there, and, I got out and I'm on parole, and I'm walking the fucking line. I don't drink. I don't do anything anymore, and
Straight up.
I attribute that to a lot of the success that I feel we're gonna have now. The album that's coming out is a collection of songs. I mean, we've probably over the years, the Mammal Virus has probably had maybe 30 to 40 songs that we recorded, and I picked what I know most people consider the best 9 songs out of it, and we're calling the song 9 Years of Medicine, and we're going to release that and then immediately get into the studio with the new guys we got.
Yeah.
We got a hell of a lineup.
So these tracks that you're putting out on the 15th, 14th. This is all old stuff that you've had already recorded.
Yeah, I had Todd Pipes from Deep Blue Something, Breakfast at Tiffany's.
At Bass Propulsion Laboratories?
Yes, sir. He's the one who did our mastering. I was really happy with it. I mean, he did a great job.
I've recorded with him.
Have you?
Yes, I have.
What did you think?
It was, we were one of the first metal bands he ever did, and it was a big experiment and everything, and it was crazy.
Really?
Yeah, it was like they spent way too much time trying to figure out guitar tone.
Okay.
At that time.
Well, I mean, how does he know metal guitar tone?
No, but they wanted us. They wanted to record us and see how everything went out. And I think a buddy of mine, I think Jared still has the master tapes from that, because we recorded everything to tape, and I think he still has all the tape. But we never finished there.
Huh.
With them because it just took way too long.
And was it
on the guitar
costing you
stuff.
too much?
Yeah. We got bass and drums and most guitar done. It came down to vocals and everything, and we ended up going to Alex Gerst.
Okay, I know Alex.
After that, so
yeah, well, he just remastered the songs and put a lot more depth into it, and he did a great job. And for me, this is something I feel like I've had all these songs, and I've paid a lot of money to do them, and I've never had anybody help me with that, even band members, and that's kind of cool because if any of them hit off,
you get it all.
But let's not get there because that's a long ways off. But really, man, the Mammal Virus is a way for me to express myself. Like a lot of musicians express themselves in their music, and it's like therapy, and that's what it is for me.
Son of a bitch.
Pro officer,
Stupid
man.
Jeez.
The parole officer.
He-
Man.
he's-
He can't just,
Yeah. She
can't
calls
dodge
me right
that,
now.
man.
I'm gonna
You're talking a
fucking-
bunch of shit. I see you on YouTube right now.
Do you know those guys you're hanging out with?
Shit, I don't give a fuck. She's really cool. She loves me because I mean, actually, I go in there and
Do your shit right.
He is a fucking stand-up, like, fucking daily. You go to the meetings.
yeah, I'm heavily involved
mean,
in AA, and
That's funny. I'm talking to someone that's heavily involved in that stuff.
I
well,
mean,
man, for me,
It's
it
cool the
works.
pride that y'all take
right
in
now
helping
you
that
are.
out.
Well, you know, it's
Well, yeah.
I've tried everything.
On my personal time, I'm also talking
Ah.
to someone else
What
that's
just
involved in that pretty heavily.
yeah,
I'm
she's
just-
a friend of Bill W. Then
I don't know.
That's what they
Maybe.
say.
I'm just real proud of
What's
you.
that?
Thank you, Zach.
Wait a
I
I'm
know
minute.
really
it's kind
proud
of
you.
mushy and stupid.
You guys
but
want to make up?
No,
Man, I will allow it.
Not
It's happened
with-
here
We can leave the
before.
room.
Zach's done this
with
before.
You, not with him.
Oh, yeah.
Just kidding, Rebecca.
Happy birthday to you.
but anyways, we're super stoked about it. We're
Yeah,
doing it
for
at
sure.
We're doing it at Growl because I love Wade. Wade
Yeah.
is such a great guy. And
owner.
I knew him before he opened Growl. He actually was a customer of one of my best friends named Mark Brunier, and he does mule amplification.
Oh,
And-
yes.
Yeah, he does mule, and I
Mark
mean
Mule.
he's sponsored me ever since I started this band. He's always given me amps and shit to use. Super great guy, and I met Wade at his shop way before Wade opened up Growl. So it was really fucking cool when he did because we were already cool, and he is such a big, just a big promoter of local music and has no ASCAP shit going on. He wants all original music there. And I think I'm going to be lucky enough to get a residency with him on Sundays at his Sour Mash Sunday things he does. It's the only happy hour they have. Wade, I'm plugging you.
I want to get Wade in here sometime.
He's great.
We've been
man.
talking about getting that whole crew over there from
Division.
and Growl in here at some time. You did something to him at
Good
one
people.
time where you touched him in a bad spot or something like that.
Are you who, me?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I've hung out there a few times. I don't
You were
remember
talking
giving
to
anyone a...
You were talking to them about doing something with the show, but
About bad spots?
Maybe you got a little too drunk.
There's a good chance.
And
They bet
I shouldn't talk business about the podcast show
while
when
you're
I...
drinking.
Right. Or
But that
other
shirt
things.
is brought to you by Bose.
But no,
Booze.
but for real,
I did get
these
in a
songs-
conversation with him, remember?
Yeah,
These songs are
On
good.
a
and
riverboat in Austin.
we did. We were supposed to have a bunch of Bose, weren't we?
Yeah.
A whole bunch of
Well,
Bose
I had us getting endorsed, going on a tour, all this crap.
tour.
a podcast going on tour.
And then, what do you mean?
What?
I thought that's what we were going to do this summer.
I had a bunch of
I-
dark glass.
I
stuff
just quit
coming
my
to us.
job. We're not going on tour.
Not now. When I was
Tour.
coronavirus.
Tour. Am I saying tour weird?
You do.
Tour.
Tour.
I just think that's a
Is
weird
it tour?
word. Tour.
How do you Okay, how do you say it?
Tour.
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 Going on tour.
Who's saying it right? Tour.
Tour.
I dropped the U completely. I'm going.
Man,
on
let's
tour.
go on tour.
I'm going on tour.
Am I
Well,
saying
that
it
sounds
fucked
like
up?
you're going on the dark web and you're
Tour.
going to launch your Tor browser and go look at
Tour. I'm going
evil-
on tour across the country.
So you've known I've just sat over here and said tour wrong this
Tour.
whole time? Like, I'm just going to let him
He's
keep
the
doing
one
it?
pulling it out.
I don't
didn't
think
bother
there's
me.
I don't think there's a right and wrong.
I'm going to have a complex of
Th-
saying
no.
fucking tour. I can't
Way
talk
to
about
go,
these bands
Zach.
going on any goddamn tours.
The English
'Cause of
language
you
is
now.
fluid.
Tours?
Silence. The
Yeah,
English,
tour.
The English language is fluid, man. You can
It
do
is
whatever the
fluid.
fuck you want.
It's like your sexuality. It's fluid. It's a fluid tour.
Ooh.
So, Lance.
Anyways, these songs are
Sorry.
great, and we got great renditions of
What's
them.
the name of the album? Go said
It's
it.
9 years of medicine.
9 Years of
And
Medicine.
it's how
That's a
many
good
tracks?
It's 9 tracks.
Nice.
Some of them are pretty long. But really, you know, I picked out the songs that personally I like best, but also crowd pleasers and stuff like that. We had it remastered. And basically, I just wanted to throw it out there, mainly to put that in the rear view and to start writing new stuff. And
then you have a new group.
I
or this
do.
new
And then,
band.
you know, this happens. Like, you put together a fucking super group, which I think I had before I went to prison. I had some really good guys. Ray Villarreal from well, right now his main project is Rise Against the Machine, the Rage cover band.
Mhm.
I had Rob Owens on bass from Red Admirals. I had Caleb Ditzenberg from Public Love Affair, just a sick guitar player. And I was able to be very minimalist when we recorded 4 songs at Cloudland. And then after we finished, 2 weeks later, warrants out, I went and turned myself in.
I remember because
that never got released.
that
And
was
there's
like
4
right-
songs from that are going on this album. So there's 4 songs on it that nobody's heard.
That was like right before we
When we did the podcast
right did the
with you.
Funktown podcast. He came on. He's like, "I'm about to turn myself in, guys," and we're like, "Fuck!"
Like before during the show, he came by and was like, "Hey, well, just want to say goodbye, guys."
on the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That would have been badass if you called him up while you were on the show and been like, "Hey, I'm over here at
Come
this
get
podcast."
me.
Sounds a lot like Kevin.
Do y'all want to come and get me now? No, I wanted to get laid a few times before I went in. There's going to be a while, so I didn't know how long I was going to be in there. But
Oh, you don't get conjugal visits down there, huh?
oh, hell no.
Is that a thing? Is that just movies? Is that Hollywood?
No,
That doesn't really
I
happen.
think some states still have it, but Texas is definitely
They're
not.
not.
got
They're
it.
not down with it.
Dude, they're 20 years behind every prison system.
Your conjugal visits
Right.
are built into
All right,
the cells.
so let's do the stereotypical question that always comes with someone that goes into prison. When you walked in,
this
did
should
you
be
just
good.
walk up to the biggest, meanest guy and punch him in the face?
Absolutely.
No, he joined the Aryan Nations
Yeah,
like
that's
all the
thing.
other white
did
people.
Did you pick who you had to represent?
Nope.
See, it's all movies.
It's all what's it
you never
called?
do that shit.
What was that show for a while?
You get approached by people.
Oz.
You know,
Or wait,
I
was it Oz?
personally think all that shit's trash. I think it's bullshit. So, you know, if somebody wanted to fuck with me, they could try. And I may get my ass kicked or they may get their ass kicked, but that didn't happen. I just
Is that your plan?
I just stayed to myself, man. Mostly I stayed in books, you know.
No, I'm German. What do you think I'm going to do?
Stay in books.
All right.
stay in
so
books.
you're a fan of 13th Floor Elevator?
Huge
Okay,
fan.
good.
Met Rocky.
Did you get to see him?
Yeah, yeah.
No.
No.
I got to see
I
him
didn't
with
either.
Black Angels several times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
At
to
the
see him.
Levitation
or
Yeah,
the
I
Black
met him a
Angels.
couple times, and
Psychfest?
you know, he was a real sweetheart. Everybody's like, he was crazy as fuck. I had some really down-to-earth conversations with Rocky, and man, I was devastated when he passed away.
That's the thing. People's crazy view of crazy is so like it's up for interpretation. Like what a lot of people consider crazy motherfuckers, I consider normal dudes.
Right.
And then you get these buttoned up pricks that I have nothing in common with at all, and they're like hosting these parties. They're hosting these parties with their PTA wives, and I'm sitting here. This guy's a psycho. He is going. Watch. There will be a domestic. Something will happen in the next 6 months with this man. He's a nut.
Yeah.
And then guess what happens? Like 2 or 3 years later, or it might be 6 months. Yeah, the guy was a fucking nut.
Yeah.
So the way we view.
Well, most of the people that we all deem are completely crazy or
Or our
actually
relatives
are either we're related to or they're genius. They come out to be genius.
You know,
Yeah.
a lot of schizophrenic guys have put out some of the best music
Yeah.
the world's ever had.
and art.
Yeah,
And everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's
Vincent
great.
Van Gogh.
Rocky, you know, I'm glad that the spotlight hit him at the end of his life.
Yeah,
It
did.
came back and hit him, and the attention was brought to everything he did
Mm-hmm.
right before he passed. And you don't always get that, but I'm glad he did.
Yeah, he did, and his son was an integral part of that, as you might know. He did most of the vocals at the shows with the Black Angels, and you know, I saw him at Granada, but Black Angels didn't back him. It was his band and his son who did a lot of the singing. He's a real cool cat too.
His son?
Yeah. Rocky's son's a really cool dude, and I have a feeling he'll keep the tradition alive.
Hope so.
I hope so too, because obviously they were the first psychedelic band. I don't give a fuck about San Francisco. I'm a Texan, and
Yeah.
I'm super proud that it started in Austin.
Even the guys out in San Francisco, though, will tell you at the end of the day that it was actually Austin that's where it all began.
There's a lot of people that are like, no, man, San Francisco was the shit. You're like,
Yeah, no, I'm not taking away from Hate Ashbury and all that whole scene and all.
I'm
all that
hating
stuff.
Hate Ashbury,
but
it's Hate Street, man. That's what they
Yeah.
call it.
but if
Them
you all the
motherfuckers.
real deal cats
Let's
that were
play cop
around
killer.
or that you like listen to their interviews and stuff, or you, like even my uncle would tell me that no, man, Austin was where. That's why Willie Nelson and he was. What didn't he try to talk Johnny Cash to move into Austin? And didn't he move down for a little bit?
No, he stayed in
tried
Nashville, but he hung out down there quite a bit.
And wouldn't Willie you've got to move down here? It's a whole nother thing down here.
And Willie Nelson is well known for his psych rock abilities.
No, it's that scene though.
Yeah, it's the scene.
You know, what I think about the Texas psychedelia scene is that it's alive and well. There's some really
it
killer,
hasn't gone anywhere.
Yeah, there's some really killer bands like Annabelle Chairlegs that's from Austin, Holy Wave. There's some really, really good psych bands down there right now.
Where did I see Holy Wave?
You probably saw them at the Black Angels show that was at Trees not too long ago. Anyways, those cats are from El Paso, but they moved to Austin like 9 or 10 years ago. But they're great. They're really cool.
I forgot why I got to thinking about El Paso the other day and its music scene.
Yeah, it's really strange.
But there's a lot of weird shit that comes out of El Paso.
You're damn right.
And then you have the whole ministry camp just parked right outside of El Paso, which is weird on its own.
Oh,
A ranch.
Yeah, the ranch.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and there's a
Sonic
badass
Ranch.
Isn't there, yeah, is that where Cannibal Corpse recorded?
Cannibal Corpse recorded? Who was it?
That was one of their best albums too. It was Kill, wasn't it?
Fuck, who
I
was
can't remember
it?
what
Some of
album
our
it was.
buddies recorded down there at Sonic Ranch. And I was like, you recorded in Ministry Studio? And they're like, yeah, man, it was a great.
Yeah.
Who the fuck was it?
I don't know.
Oh,
Probably someone cool.
It was it's their friends of
Like
ours.
Brooks or something.
No, it wasn't Brooks. It was someone cool.
I don't know, man.
Brooks is a cool cat.
God dang it.
Everybody does cool shit except us. We just hear about it.
I want to go down and do a podcast at
Y'all do
Sonic
some
Ranch.
We
cool
should,
shit.
dude. That'd be cool.
Hey, man, I'm down to
We
want
to
to
start,
down
man.
there with
Dustin
Let's
and
get
I
down
are always really close to switching the whole show, like strategery, to just a traveling show where we go to cool ass places in Texas. Because it all started with that when we obsessed on the moon towers.
Yeah,
getting back to
Austin
and the sightseeing.
You had never known about the moon towers,
sir.
and I
if
was
I wasn't
obsessed with the moon towers.
What are you talking about? For Dazed and Confused?
Yeah, but you didn't know they were really real and still
No, I
there.
Well, no, I didn't know they were really there or still there. I knew that they were
when we
there back
parked
in
right
the 80s
underneath
and
one.
late 70s and stuff.
That was really cool.
I didn't know the folklore behind it and the serial, like the Killers and Jack the
Killers.
Ripper and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's why they
That was
erected them.
Yeah, I'm sorry, what?
Erected
them.
Okay.
Damn near killed them.
Anyone else want to do some
15
comedy?
Left? There's 15
Yeah, I
moon
think
towers
we-
left, I think is what we looked
I don't
at.
know. We have a really good show about it somewhere that's floating
In
through the
space.
universe.
It just
And,
went
and,
off
and
into
there's
space.
there's some aliens are gonna listen to this show about the moon towers and this deity called Van Halen.
And why are they so badass? And why did two guys spend 2 hours bitching about Van Halen?
And a drug cartel
Yeah.
almost killing them at a
Almost
Buc-ee's parking lot.
What is a Buc-ee's? And
It almost feels like that was a dream.
yeah.
Dude, when we go to Austin on the 25th, we will stop at Buc-ee's because I have to have their fudge.
So y'all are going down there March 25th?
Yeah,
Yes.
March 25th, we're going to go to Sahara Lounge. It's
Sweet.
right after Southwest.
Yeah, I was going to say that's
And
the week after South by.
I mean, dude, all my local friends down there fucking hate South by.
Everybody I know hates
hates
South
South
by.
by.
Yeah, I mean, and so he was like, dude, we can get you an off Southwest gig the week before. And he was like, but dude, if you really want people to show up.
That's a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Damn it.
But it's
So-
at Sahara Lounge, which is one of the coolest
Sahara's
places.
cool.
Yeah, it's a great place.
So apparently they're thinking about canceling the South by Southwest.
There are rumors
because of the coronavirus.
Because of coronavirus.
The
they're
mammal
gonna-
virus is
God.
infecting everybody down
So
there.
there's two rumors going around that they will cancel South by.
There's some more
Or
than that going around
they
about us.
Or they will not allow any
Mr.
bands
Chamber.
from Asia
Oh.
to come into Austin and play. The problem is a lot of these bands that do come from Asia, they use that time leading up to South by and leading out of South by to tour parts of the U.S. So
is Megadeth going to come down and play parts of Euthanasia?
Meet the real me. So I'm very interested in if they will cancel South by because that's a hard.
I
that's
bet
a lot of people mingling around with a lot of foreigners.
Yeah, and then what if they have another scare with like bombs going off and shit like a couple of years ago when we went?
What about the time we were down there and that guy drove through the crowd?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right
I
there
was
by
there.
Dude,
outside
we've
of
been down there
Mohawk.
for 2 fucking chaos fears down there.
Yeah.
That was during a Black Angel show, wasn't it? I believe it was.
It may have been, yeah. Outside of Mohawk, that guy just went up the wrong way.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah. So, and then there was the time before. I don't know if you were down there, but there was the big scare of the mass people running through there and just jacking people off left and right.
Oh, where
and
was
that
I?
was a weird scare.
Where was I at?
Yeah, that was a weird year.
Was that
I was
was
in
that in a
I
parking
was-
lot of Yellow Rose?
Hey, I want to shout out for the Paul
I mean-
77.
All right, go ahead. Okay, you know what? Every time he's around, we let him do this.
Jennifer
go
Smith.
ahead, Zach.
Hey, well, just Jennifer Smith is posted, hey,
All right.
forget cable. This is where it's at. She posted a picture of the feed.
Tell her to go back to the very beginning when we were
Hey,
wearing the
Jennifer
mask,
Smith,
'cause we'd
this
like to
one's
see
for you.
those. Hey, Jennifer Smith, go to the beginning and check out our rad ass mask. And I
think
said
she's been
rad
watching since the
ass,
beginning.
not badass.
Jennifer, it's good to hang out with you the other night.
Jennifer, it's always awesome to hang out with you. Thanks for the dope.
And then we hung out the other night too. You just didn't know it.
Heck
we were in
yeah,
the same
Jennifer.
room.
Thanks for the
Maybe you
crack
did know it.
cocaine. It was awesome. You want to kick out some more shots? Anyone? Hey, Jennifer, thanks for the black tar heroin last week at the Ridgely Theater.
You beat me to it.
No,
Sorry,
as long as
guys.
we're doing
Hey,
shout
Jennifer,
outs,
thanks
you know.
for being at Mass the other night and bringing me some ammo.
You guys having a band meeting over there?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Just
Hey,
Yeah,
Jennifer, thanks for leaving that body in my trunk at the
Hey,
back
Jennifer
of the
Smith.
Ridgemar Mall.
Thanks for the hand grenades. I really needed them coming up
thanks
this
for the
week.
hand jobs.
That was Zach.
Well,
No,
That
it wasn't
was Zach.
No, it wasn't. It was,
What's the
it
name of
was
your band
Zach.
again?
Stubbs. It was Stubbs.
what's the
the
name of your
mammal
band
virus.
again? The Mammal
Rewind
Virus.
this video.
The
The Mammal Virus.
MammalVirus.com.
The Mammal Virus were playing with a Japanese band.
No, they fucking canceled.
Well, that's
canceled?
racist.
Well, that's
They were fucking all about the coronavirus. They were like, we're going to bring it. So if you
Yeah,
guys are
man.
interested, man, if you want the
Y'all
coronavirus,
are really going to play
we'll
with the
bring-
Japanese
bad.
band?
Yeah,
Too
we
bad.
really were. They canceled.
Dude, if I'm an Asian band right now, I'm putting EP in my EPK. I'm
They're
putting
playing with the Mammal Virus, motherfuckers.
I'm putting stuff in it about the man, I already forgot coronavirus.
Yeah, yeah. The,
If I had
the
an EPK,
Modelo time.
Huh?
if I had an EPK, one of the slides would be my test results showing that I was negative
for the
for the coronavirus, and that the rest of the band was negative.
If I had an
Right?
EPK, I would you would open it up and it would say, "What the fuck is an EPK?"
yeah,
First
I have no
off,
idea what you're talking
Electric press kit.
There you go.
Can I stop the show down? We need two things on
No,
this show.
you can't.
Go ahead.
And
man.
I know
I'll
there's a
allow it.
lot of people. I'm looking at you. If you're watching YouTube, I'm looking at you.
I'll look at
I'm
you too.
looking
Look
you
at me.
too.
Look at me. Look into my eyes. You looking into my eyes? There are two things we need for this show. We need someone to make us an EPK. That's all about Stubbs being a ninja.
Oh yeah, super
Two.
cool.
The Wikipedia entry. That's all we need.
Yeah, someone needs
Someone
to
out there
do
needs
that.
to do that.
Yeah.
3.
How do you do
please.
that though? Can we just do it?
I need someone that knows how to that can
about. Talk
trim
to me
leaves,
after the show.
that
Okay.
can trim trees. I need a tree trimmer. What else do I need? That's it. Thank you.
That's all we.
Oh, I mean,
need.
well, I got some requests too, though.
Oh, you have some requests?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
You know, I don't need trees trimmed, but I like someone to shave my back.
I like to dance.
Yeah, dancing's cool.
Oh, okay. So we're playing with Siamese hips and like cube.
Well, that's racist.
Well, the Cube's from here.
Yeah.
Those are some hometown boys.
The hips are the lineup that was the Mammal Virus. And when I went to prison, I was like, man, start y'all's own band. And they fucking did. And got out, and I'm like, God damn damn it!
So you talked about like you like doing this like the built to spill thing where you swap members in and out here and there.
Well,
and
really,
you
it's
drop
kind
them.
of been a necessity, but after
Yeah.
looking at it, it's something that's really interesting, and I think it's brought a lot of different diversity to the music.
So how quick do you ditch this lineup?
Probably right after our first show.
That's what I would do. Is play
I'm
one
just-
show.
I'm totally kidding.
Let
Zach's
me read
here
you
to
the
stay.
detail. Let me read you the details. I am here to stay. The details for the show on the 14th. The mammal virus has returned to infect you all with the joy of music and leave you humming our songs all night long. And with the help of our special guest, little asterisks by special guest, we'll be releasing the Mammal Virus album. Special guests include Siamese Hips, fuck yeah, Lake Cube, and you. The show starts at 8 p.m., but we'll
The Spectacles
totally...
playing?
No. The show starts at 8 p.m., but we'll totally stall for you if you're running late, we promise. Just tell us where you're on your way. And
This is the Growl show.
Yeah. And
Okay,
cover
I thought you were
charge
talking about the
is
Austin show.
straight cash. Please come.
Yeah, the cover's $8, but if you show up and pay
$8.
$15, that gives you the album and your door charge.
So who are y'all playing with in Austin?
We're playing with some really, really cool bands.
Yeah, these bands are super cool.
Then y'all have a Lola show, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's coming up.
I booked the Lola show with Big Heaven. They're opening. Josh and the Jet Noise. It's
they're
us.
spare.
I love them. Matt Thomas.
All right.
I'm gonna try to get Matt Thomas to sing lead vocals.
I'm only wearing this shirt for tonight. Then I'm
I'm-
gonna burn it.
I'm gonna punch Josh in the throat so he can't sing, and just make Matt the lead singer from now on.
So it's Matt and the Jet Noise.
It's Josh and I think they should just change the name to the Jet Noise, but that's me. And then
It'd make things.
No, there's a lot of other people that agree with that.
And
There's
then,
a lot of other people that think it should just be a way easier name.
and then
Yeah,
motherfucking
Jet Noise.
Bruce Magnus is
Those guys
they're headlining because they're fucking rad.
are idiots.
No, they're super cool.
Okay, no,
they're
we like
playing
those
this
guys.
weekend at Growl, but we're gonna be in the studio instead of going to their show.
Oh yeah, I forgot they're at Growl this weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna be recording a single.
If they had a really strong Estes model rocket, the Bruce Magnus guys could hit our house from their house.
Oh, cool!
If they used like a D engine, maybe like the Mean Machine that had like the 2 or 3 D engines, and they angled it just right, they could hit our house.
Like that Blue October movie. Wait, Red October? No.
Blue October is
Blue
a
Moon?
terrible name or a terrible band where the guy always
Hey,
sings like this.
Red
I
Octo-
like-
Hunt for Red October is
Something
about,
about
a
my-
No,
submarine.
The movie with
Hunt
the
for Red October?
Jake
That's-
Gyllenhaal taking the
Oh, the rocket one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Which
we're gonna be in the studio
A guy
Saturday.
tried to do that the other day, man, and it
recording a
wasn't so
single.
funny.
Yeah, that was sad. It was Flat Earther.
Yeah,
Yeah, it kind of ran its
So-
course, huh?
The Austin show, a really good friend of mine, Gray Parsons, he was in the Heavenly States. He still drums for him every now and then. They're a band from Sacramento.
is he related to Alan Parsons, who was here the other night?
Ooh,
No.
Alan Parsons Project.
Um,
Edgar Allan
although
Poe.
I wish he was because they're both righteous dudes.
Yeah.
But we're playing with Claire's Electric Mushrooms. The higher ups is Gray Parsons band, and then I guess they're making us letting us headline for that. But yeah, it's really cool. It's a spring psych show at the Sahara
Spring
Lounge.
Psych Tour.
And we're really
That's
excited.
cool.
Yeah, we're really excited about getting down there, man. I fucking love playing.
Does I sound
with
like I'm
Gray.
French when I say it?
No, you sound like
Tour.
you sound like
Oh,
Matt
tour.
Stubbs saying tour. You Canadian.
I'm going to be so self-conscious about touring now.
Touring. Hey, let me just talk a little bit before we go on break. I know we're about to go on
We're
break.
not going on
We're
break.
not
We're about to
taking
be
a break.
done.
We're about to
Oh.
be done.
Yeah.
Really?
I got to
Not
go home
really.
with J.O., man. I'm single.
Shoot.
I don't get
Anyways,
laid every night like you guys
We're
do.
going to talk about some stuff.
So we're
Some
this
sex.
Saturday we're going to be in the studio at Cloudland with Joe and Rebecca recording a single that I wrote. It's called "We All Go."
You're just doing one song?
One song. It's for a compilation album.
The Fort Worth Weekly?
No.
fuck no, I wouldn't
It's
do
not.
that.
It's not the weekly.
Oh.
It's with Caleb Stanislaw and John David. Let me pull up the text message. John David and the Sunshine.
You don't know who it is?
John David Bartlett, dude. Is that who you're
Doesn't sound-
talking about?
Yes.
John
Doesn't
David
sound very
Bartlett.
organized.
John David Bartlett's up.
Yeah, John David
dude.
Bartlett. He's wanting to do a quarterly compilation album. I mean that's lofty, but I think it's really rad that he asked me to be on the first one. And
I don't think he asked you. I think he asked your band.
He asked me, and I was like, "Can I do it a Mammal Virus song?" And he was like, "Yeah, dude, it's a promotional tool, so it's just whoever you want to promote." And so I was like, "Fuck yeah!" I wrote a song just recently, and called "We All Go," and I taught it to my band. We all learned it together. I mean, Lance kind of proved to me how much of a better guitarist he was, and so I mean, it's.
What are you playing on this?
I'm playing bass and I'm singing. I'm actually singing lead on this song.
What are you playing in this band? Are you just playing bass?
I play bass, yeah.
Thank God.
And I sing backup vocals.
'Cause I've seen you play other instruments.
Ooh, yeah, no.
It's a fucking nightmare.
Well, I can play the slide whistle pretty good.
I don't know. It's a goddamn train wreck
I'm
last
good
time
at
I saw it.
I'm good at the theremin.
Yeah.
Who isn't?
Yeah. That's
tell
kind of
you-
like just whipping your dick out and waving it around.
No,
Theremin.
Ask Rebecca. She'll get real mad at you for saying that.
Well, she doesn't have a dick.
So you're saying she can't play it?
We don't have any proof of that.
Well.
Anyways, it's gonna it's gonna be really fucking rad. They want to put it out, or I think they want to send it to the people on the second week of April. So it's kind of a rush job. I just
Where does he
booked
put
studio time.
Is this his first compilation he's put out?
This is going to be the first compilation album. It's the Singing Hearts and Friends, I think, by John David Bartlett.
So where is he putting? Is he just gonna throw this out at people? Like, where's this going? What's the
dovetailed
idea?
with video content, Smith distribution, and a Venmo account.
Okay,
Cool, man.
Neat. That doesn't tell me fucking anywhere.
Well,
it's
maybe the
gonna be.
details haven't been worked
That's
out.
the details that I got.
Yeah. I think this thing's still in play. Man.
Like, is he gonna put it in Fort Worth Weeklies to pass around?
Dustin's trying to get a way to
Throw it around?
to make some money
Not
off
if
of
I'm
this
No.
person.
I'm trying to get the
just
spectacle on there.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding.
with guest vocalist.
With guest vocalist Matt
well,
Stubbs.
okay. I'll write a song
Sweaty
and then I'll teach it to
bullets!
the spectacle, and y'all just have to play my fucking songs.
All right.
It's gonna be a compilation album of my songs.
So here's the problem. I'm gonna tell you.
What's the problem?
You're gonna show us the song, and then we're gonna have to change it up 30,000 times.
no,
And it's gonna become
no,
like-
Then they have to fight.
No,
a
you
lot.
And then
play-
it's gonna be a complex, convoluted,
No, you can
metal progressive song,
And they'll
then
have
you're
to
gonna be
tune
like,
it down like 17
Y'all
steps.
know the
Yes.
soup
So-
Nazi, no
Yes.
soup for you.
Yeah.
Ask Lance. It's my fucking song. You play it how I wrote it, motherfucker.
Oh,
Now, I don't know
That's a
about
good
that.
way to
I
get
made
people to
several
play on your
changes.
album.
I
You
made
walk-
several changes.
You walk in our studio with that attitude, you'll get fucked in the ass.
Hey, maybe
Who's doing
Okay,
the
dude,
fucking
you know what?
motherfucker?
Dave
this is actually
and
a good
Peter.
idea.
Dave
I'm
and
always-
Peter are gonna get butt fucked by me.
So this is a good idea because I'm looking for music projects, right, that are actually going to do stuff. Maybe this is what I should do. Write a
JJTM
song.
compilation.
Could be just write a song and then be like, here's who I want to play on it, and then we do it. And what'd you say? Set up
Well,
a
no.
Venmo?
No, I'm.
What is that, French or something?
No, I'm actually very grateful
It's
that
Venmo is French for tour.
This is the.
It's like Zelle, right?
This is the first band where I could write a song and didn't have to sell it to my band to even be considered. Like, as soon as I brought it up, I was like, hey, I wrote this song. They liked it. They want to put it on the compilation album. Do y'all want to play on it? They're like, yes. And, Lance has been really open-minded and just been on board from the get-go.
That's cool. That's good.
And because one of the things about me playing in a band, I want a creative output in the band and let him this is kind of his project,
Kind of.
but he's okay.
You might be looking for a job here in a second, dude.
This is fucking proof. You immediately said yes to letting me take the reins
the
on this
weirdest
song.
humble brag I've ever heard.
No, dude, I'm very excited to be
Very
part of this
confident.
project.
Well, the thing is, he's coming from a band where he was sheltered and beat like a dog and wasn't allowed to be creative
Fucking assholes.
or let things out
no, I
like
mean
he wanted to.
my
And
songs.
he's coming.
My songs in my former band that y'all had experiences with, they didn't come out the way they came out. They came out heavily edited and not my vision, but someone else's vision.
Well, they're dumbasses.
I agree.
Not bad songwriters though, but dumbasses.
I don't know.
yes.
What have they done?
What have they done? They ruined some good songs, but I'm not going to say. I mean, just because bad influences ruin good songs. Anyways.
The only time I've ever seen them play is like 2 p.m. on a stage at Arts Goggle.
I don't know who the
alone
fuck you are talking
with
about.
Yeah,
one
you know,
person
I don't
standing
either.
in front of them.
No, you were there.
Sounds like a cool story, but
You were there, and I wasn't specifically on purpose.
I've had some beers.
I got you.
And then with Rebecca, I mean, standing in Rebecca's shadow is fucking hard to write a good enough song to where it can be out one of her songs on a record. Fuck me.
You got to learn to squash that shadow.
Ooh. The only song that was good enough to be on that record was Dinner for One. And Pizza Boy, but she co-wrote Pizza Boy.
Dinner for One, I don't know if we ever told you this. Can we talk about this?
Yeah, we can talk about my songs.
So Dinner for One, we never finished it. Never finished it.
You've never listened to
And-
the whole song?
No. I've listened to the whole song. Let me talk, motherfucker. I'm going to get this out.
Zip.
Did someone put something in my water? I'm so confused right now.
Dinner for One
Dinner for one.
Dinner
We
for One.
Got this.
had written a version of Dinner for One for every musical genre. And we were going to record
Oh, is this the? Oh
two
yeah.
hot dogs on a plate.
This could still happen actually.
We had a
I would
country
love
version.
that.
We had an
Rap.
industrial version. We had a rap version. We
Metal.
had a metal version.
Death metal,
We
black
had-
metal.
And what I was going to do was we were going to sit down one weekend and record them all
And send it
and
over.
then send them over to the Funky Town podcast and let Jeff leak them in. But then Jeff was a quitter.
No, well,
Yeah.
okay, we
I
asked
also
all
had-
the questions. No, we asked all the questions.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, we
I
did.
asked. No, you didn't.
No, you
I
didn't.
wasn't even on your show ever.
You were
Never
on our
was
show.
interviewed by y'all ever. I
Nope.
take pride in my interviews. You know how many I've had in this music scene? 0.
You
How
were
many-
on our show.
Oh,
for
yeah, it was
for a
once.
Fort Worth
Yeah,
podcast,
it was
y'all
once.
y'all had the Bass Brothers on there. How many times?
we don't subscribe to the one percenters.
You had Betsy Price on.
She's a 2%er.
Oh.
No, I don't think she is.
You better watch your mouth.
Yeah, keep it funky, motherfucker.
There were a lot of people that come over here, and we have to talk them down before we start the show, saying, "Man, I wish I could have been on Funky Town podcast, but I got to deal with you guys now."
Yeah, I mean, hey.
I'm going to be straight up. I like this way more.
It's cool.
Aw.
I like this. It's a little more wheels off, and that's my
We
style.
are wheels off.
I like it.
Yeah.
JJTM's Zach,
JJTM also stands for ADHD. So,
Zach lives.
Medicated and unmedicated.
did you bring a Zach Lives tonight?
No, I have a poem if you'd like to hear it.
Yeah, you were gonna do that
Yeah,
earlier, but you
let's-
interrupted
yeah.
you, man.
Let
Let's
me.
stop bagging on Funky Town because
Let
we're
me-
just having fun.
This
We
is
are joking completely.
We are
I am.
joking with
Yeah, I
everything.
love Jeff
Before
Lloyd.
everybody gets all bent out of
Hey,
shape,
It's Jeff
the
and
show
Diana.
is built on jokes.
It's
When we start
Jeff and
deleting people.
Diana's anniversary tonight. Happy
It is.
anniversary, guys.
Hey,
Who is?
you know what? Hey,
Jeff
hand
and
me the
Diana.
guitar because I have a little song about
Jeff and Diana.
Jeff and Diana.
Hey, so there's no guitar over there. So this
It's
is
in a
called
case back there.
Sad.
There's a shit ton of guitars over there,
I know there isn't.
and a
Wait,
ukulele.
wait. Before you bring the house down,
Oh gosh, this is a melancholic
before you send us
song.
home, before you send us home in a melancholy
Do
tone.
I need to chamber one and hold this against my head?
If
That's
you'll
how
let me
rumors start,
borrow
bro.
it, I'd be appreciative.
That's how rumors start, bro.
I know. Hey, Denton,
You rock.
it's air. Look, Denton. Hey, Chris.
Great. Now they're going to be mad at me because I told you about this.
I love those guys.
It's all going to
It's
come
funny.
down on me, and then I'm going to have a motorcycle
No.
gang after me.
Wait,
That's the funniest damn
but
rumor,
what
though.
the heck?
It is funny.
They are great.
Waving a gun around.
That's one of the better rumors that's been started about us.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the dumpster and the goat thing and all the satanic worship, all that stuff. That's not so
Your
cool.
sexual deviance,
Yeah, my addiction to. Never mind.
Pornhub.
Hey, man, I'll let some shit out. Let's go.
So go ahead, man.
All right, go
We'll
ahead.
let you do.
Let's Let's do this.
All right. This
Talk
is,
to us.
This is called Sad. It's a melancholic poem I wrote.
Is it not happy?
Yeah, I'm sad, and I'm glad that you know I'm sad, so you won't try to talk to me while I'm trying to get a drink. Hey, it's Zach. I was on the scene in the way back, but now my only act is to make a scene.
Should I put a beat behind
Don't
this?
talk to me. You don't want to know. I'm lost in a dream and washed away with a flow. They'd forget me if they've ever remember. Yeah, I'm sad, and I'm glad that you know I'm sad, so you won't try to talk to me while I'm trying to get drunk. I'm drunk, standing over my sink, and I've sunk, into my drink. I know the shit is junk, but fuck you, man. It makes me feel punk. I taught myself to tie a noose. Should have used a belt, because I tied it too loose. If you feel what I felt, you'd probably melt. Because I'm sad, and I'm glad that you know I'm sad, so you won't talk to me.
Wow. Why is it every time Zach comes in the show, I think someone put LSD in my water?
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Is this an intervention, guys?
For you?
Is this why we're here?
Meow.
I like how I'm such a narcissist. This guy comes in with a poem about his sadness, and I make it about me.
Hey. Well, it is about you. It's also about me. It's also about Dustin and
'Cause we're
Lance
sad
over here.
people.
Well,
Sad.
no.
I thought we were having a good time.
Melancholy is a human condition. Man, you try to get stuck. You try to break out of the liquid that is air around you.
Uh-huh.
You can't.
Well, anytime you're
You'll fucking
melancholy, there's an
drown.
infinite sadness.
Did you say melancholy?
Melancholy.
Melancomedy?
Ooh,
Dude.
there you go.
John
Hey.
Mellencamp comedy.
It's sad comedy.
How about melancholy flower?
Melancholyflower. Is that something already?
Melancholy and the infinite sadness?
It's got to be
The world is a vampire.
right. Do.
1979.
We'll come back to year one.
All right,
JTL.
man. 13 minutes. We can
All
do
right.
this, guys.
Dude, I really enjoy Smashing Pumpkins.
I do
Do
too.
you?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't.
I don't
Well,
either.
I do.
Siamese.
None of
Is
it.
it
Siamese
Siamese Dream
Dream
is
is
all
Siamese
right.
Dream
Siamese
is a
Dream
good
is
all right.
fucking album.
I love
It's-
Siamese Dream from front to back.
It's front
But after
to
that,
back a good album.
There's like
yes.
3 good songs after that.
Yeah. Siamese Dream is great because there's some
A
stuff
world
on the
is a vampire.
gay.
I
Ouch.
like that song.
That used to be the anthem of our podcast.
No.
Yes,
it
it
was
did.
because we were being smartasses because we hated it so
Man, I
much.
jammed it all the time. Like, I'd get back in my car and turn on "The World Is a Vampire."
No.
That's like when you're listening
No.
to a song ironically, you're like, yeah, guys, this song is
But
bad.
you're really going. "Fuck yeah, I love this song."
Oh, I love Blue October.
So let's be serious for a second.
Okay.
Coronavirus. Anybody freaked out about this yet? Have you reached freaked out level?
I'm trying to deal with it with humor,
I just been washing my hands.
much like our intro to the show. That was a take in
Lance?
my Facebook post.
I don't give a flying fuck about it.
You don't?
No.
I'm thinking.
I think it's scare tactics.
What is your? Because I was thinking about that when I was driving home from work today. When is it going to actually freak me out? Because the thing is, I've been listening to a lot of the same shows you have, and there's a lot of things there's a lot of misinformation going around. There is, but even these people saying that the misinformation's out there and telling you what that misinformation is, it gets you thinking. Well, okay, what if this thing, this, that, or another? So I was trying to think of where the mark would be to where I would start building anxiety about it. I haven't gotten there yet, and I think it's going to have to be when there's like over 1,000 cases in Tarrant County is when I'll probably start being like, okay, this thing might be getting a little real.
If 1,000 cases are in Tarrant County, you're going to be one of them.
Oh, I definitely think so.
asshole. I'm
sorry.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
That's some morbid shit, dude.
No, but you'll be okay.
So I had swine flu, and I had H1N1, the Spanish flu.
For real?
Yeah, I've had them both.
so you're on the target.
I came down with both of them, and it was I went to the doctor for both of them. The doctor said, "Well, this is what you have," and they gave me some medications. And the swine flu I've never tripped that hard in my life while sick.
Like, as far
Like
as
fever dreams and
just tripping
shit?
out, like
my,
you're...
Like a
my
fever dream?
fever dreams were insane, and there were times that I was telling Jennifer to kill me
Kill me.
repeatedly.
Kill
Like,
I'm glad
just
she
kill me.
didn't.
just
Like Like you're on a
Kill me.
plane? Just kill me.
Kill me.
Just kill me.
I
Just
can't
kill me.
take this
Just kill me.
anymore. And there were times where my brain could not distinguish what was real from fantasy. It was the most bizarre
Sounds
thing.
like my daily life.
And at the time, when I was sick with it, we were remodeling our bedroom, and I had was redoing the floors in there. So we were in our front bedroom. We had moved everything
Bird
in
flu
there,
is H5N1.
and that fucked me up because I was in a place I wasn't used to being in, and I was in our bed, but I was in a room I wasn't used to.
Oh boy!
And so that fucked with my brain too.
I'm sure.
But I was throwing up and shitting nonstop and lost a shit ton of weight, which is a good weight loss plan. I mean, if you're looking at it.
Justin, I want you to know that I love you.
And it was the weirdest and most bizarre sickness I've ever had.
All right.
So when it comes to this,
Are you a little freaked out?
I'm not really
do you know how many
freaked
deaths H1N1 caused?
Oh, I don't. In the U.S. or world?
In the whole world.
I don't know how many.
12.
12,469
1,000.
deaths.
Is that including the people that wanted to kill themselves?
The swine flu infected nearly 61 million people in the U.S. and caused
Ooh.
1,249 deaths worldwide.
So,
That's
swine flu-
1,000 people, man.
Swine flu
That's
came
not
out-
even a tiny dot.
Well, the thing is, like today, as of today, more people died overnight in Tennessee in a tornado
Oh,
I know.
than have
Was
died
it
of
19?
coronavirus in the U.S.
Yeah, man.
Wait, wait,
a
wait,
couple
wait,
of my
wait.
really good friends.
Okay, let me redo this.
Yeah, they weren't.
Read
They
that
marked
wrong.
themselves okay, but it was a vicious.
That was the
tornado.
U.S. The U.S. had 12,469 deaths.
So
61 million people in the United States got it. 12,469 deaths. Worldwide, it was up to 575,400 people died from the pandemic swine flu.
So swine flu came out when I was a senior in high school,
2009.
and they refused to close the school down when there was a case in Cleburne, the town over. I wore a mask and held a protest in the not the assembly room, but the auditorium.
Was it
I
a
held-
mastodon mask?
I held a no. It was a medical mask. It was a dust mask. It wasn't a real mask, but I drew lips on it, and
But
I
a
told
dust
them,
mask, depending on what it is, that can be enough. If it's an N95
It
to
wasn't.
N100, you were safe.
It was.
You're good.
It wasn't. It was
Say
like
that again?
N95 to N99.
Oh, you know,
or
it might have
N100,
been.
you'll be okay.
Anyways, it was like I held a protest. I was like, "Do not touch anything." I was telling kids like, "Don't. If they give you a paper, don't touch it. Don't take anything. Don't do anything." And the principal got real mad at me.
Well, the thing that
And I was a
Let's see,
senior in high school.
H5N1.
thing that's kind of crazy is that, like Matt and I were talking before the show, if you go to Sam's up here or you go to Costco or Sam's anywhere, they're starting to run out of stock.
Yeah, I
oh,
was
you
there.
ever
I was
walked-
there yesterday.
You ever walked into a bulk warehouse like that?
Yeah, dude,
and
they didn't
been
have
like,
any coffee.
Where the fuck is everything?
Hand
Because people are
sanitizers-
buying up shit like crazy.
You can't buy a hand sanitizer right
no,
now.
you can't buy a dust mask like crazy.
Yeah, the little bottles of it are for 4 little bottles of 99% antibacterial soap. $74,
Yeah.
dude. $74.
That's the thing is price gouging.
Which is
price
bullshit.
gouging.
A
at the
buddy of
start.
mine selling hand sanitizer on eBay for $75.
I'm
Is
not
he
shitting
really?
you. Yeah.
And he
Damn,
sold
dude.
it. He's selling it.
Probably some dude in Wuhan. It's like,
I mean,
fuck.
why would the fuck is everybody buying all my Folgers ready ground coffee?
Huh.
You know, that pissed me off.
I can
Oh.
get bottles of this stuff for free tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody at the AA
might-
So,
meeting.
but don't
make
you
some
think there's some part of this
cash.
though that's it's like being pumped up with the steroids of politics?
Oh,
though?
it is.
Absolutely.
Oh, it is.
That's the
oh,
thing.
No.
It's being
And
as
like we have always talked about, you're having a lot of these people that are running out and buying a shit ton of everything are being spoon-fed stuff from mainstream media, which
Yeah.
the mainstream media
MSM.
builds on negativity,
It's a fear monger.
and it's a whole fear mongering.
The
the only-
M5M.
okay. So here's my take on it. If what the scientists and doctors are saying right now are not being told, you have to say this, which could happen in some countries. That could happen. if the information that's being told to us right now, it's still very unlikely that you're going to even know someone that dies from this. So, but that's the thing,
kinda
though.
crazy.
The thing that's kind of crazy is we're dealing with China on a lot of these numbers, and North Korea and South Korea. We're pretty much, we know they're being legit.
We're homies.
But there's a lot of countries that aren't going to be legitimate with their numbers because, and then you have to take into account, what if that was a one of these major countries like Italy, or let's say any powerhouse in Europe, or the U.S. or Russia decides, hey, keep this under wraps. Like,
isn't that what Russia's doing? They have 0 confirmed cases.
Well, yeah.
Well,
Supposedly North Korea has no cases,
and Mexico.
And scientists and doctors are saying there's no way that North Korea has no cases.
Mexico, Central America, South America have no cases.
Well, that's what about Africa?
It's too hot down there.
That's what we're thinking.
That's what we're thinking, is that it doesn't climatize for hot. We have a mutual friend that is going to Mexico City.
It is in Washington. It's spreading in Washington. Was the first death was in Washington.
Well, that's
State.
cold, but thanks for cutting me off.
I'm so sorry.
But we have a mutual friend that's headed to Mexico to play a festival in front of 100,000 people.
What does he say about it?
He's freaking out about this trip.
Are
It's
they?
next
Are the
weekend.
promoters and
Is it
everyone
Dave-
behind it
Dave
freaking
Matthews?
They don't know. No, it's
Is
the complete
Dave
opposite of Dave Matthews.
Your best friend, Dave Matthews.
Yeah. But he's like, I'm wondering if it's going to get called off or not. I wonder if I should go.
Well, I
we should
mean,
all
okay,
go.
so I don't really go into much detail about the industry that I'm in, but my industry could be shut the fuck down real quick.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's because you work for Corona.
But the thing I worry about is
you have no idea how close of
is
an
what
answer that was. You
all
just said
of
there.
us are interested in is music.
Sex.
And sex. Yeah, sex may be out music. Don't you say it?
Well,
But I see what you're saying, though,
But
man.
we're-
Like, there's a lot of music events that we're tied into that are coming down the road.
South by Southwest.
Or how about we put money into that are coming up down the road at major cities?
And New York City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like,
I mean,
sorry, man.
I
That's why
can
I'm not
abs-
paying Thomas yet.
I have a ton. I have a ton of concerts that I
Well, we
have.
want to go to that Rammstein show down in San Antonio.
That in San Antonio's on Gridlock.
Yeah, San
But I have
Antonio's
a
got-
ton of shows that I have put both of us in to go shoot and review.
Yeah, man.
And for through the entire summer into, I think I've already booked us out through December. All these shows coming to town. Are we going to be able to cover them?
I don't know, man. Are we going to be able to go to the store pretty soon?
Yes.
Like, fuck, I don't want to just eat at QT all the time. I do that enough already.
QT will close.
They can't close. They got
It's fucking
gas.
chicken taquitos.
Yeah, I've got gas.
Try their breakfast pizza yet?
Yeah, it's good. I don't like that sauce though.
I don't
gravy?
Like, I don't like gas station pizza.
No, QT's pizza's different.
Yeah, QT's pizza's different.
Don't
I
fuck
like-
with me on this.
I like their toast.
Toquitos.
Have you tried their?
taquitos.
Okay, seriously.
Spicy chicken taquitos.
Have you tried? Oh, by the way, 7-Eleven's getting in on the breakfast pizza gang too. Have you tried it?
7-Eleven is crap. All their shit's crap.
I don't know, man. I had their sliders a few
Fuck
weeks ago.
them.
Their sliders are all right.
No.
They're not up on QT at all,
Is
or
there a
Buc-ee's.
You ever walk in the morning and
7-Eleven
look at that shit behind the glass and you're like, what the
heaven?
fuck is this shit?
Looks all green and shit.
Why is
there
there
a
shit growing on
7-Eleven?
this?
Why is there coronavirus on your sliders?
Yeah. No 7-Eleven. Fuck 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
QT's way
There's a
You don't want to eat
7-Eleven.
anything that looks like it's the same. It's similar to something you picked off your dick earlier that day.
Look,
Ew.
you want to go the hierarchy of gas stations?
Oh, you want to do this right now, huh?
Yeah.
Buc-ee's.
All right.
Buc-ee's, number one.
Buc-ee's
Over
'cause they've
Fuel
got
City.
The most money.
Yes. Number 2, Fuel City.
Where
Okay.
does TA stand?
Number 3,
QT.
QT.
Quick Trip.
Yeah.
Number 4. Okay, I just lost audio.
Where's
Done.
Flying J?
Racetrack, maybe. You got to throw racetrack. It's
Oh,
not that
racetrack
bad.
is like QT light. It's
I don't
like
know.
the Kmart of QT.
Yeah, it's
I
the
don't know.
Sam's Choice.
I'm a 1%er. I only go
Racetrack
to the
is-
top 3.
Where does-
Sam's Choice is the Sam's Choice of QT is definitely racetrack.
Where
but
does
they got some
Flying
good
J come in?
burritos sometimes, like some Flying J.
And Toot and Totem.
Well, a lot of the Flying J's now got a McDonald's hooked up to them, so you can just go in there and like
That
go get
franchise
so,
money.
y'all started seeing, just quick sidebar, have y'all watched McMillions?
Yes.
It's so
So
fucking
good,
good.
dude.
So great.
Oh
So
my
great.
God,
Dude,
it's so
that
good.
FBI agent is so badass.
He is so
He's
badass.
funny.
He's the only FBI agent I've ever thought was cool.
I know.
He's funny as shit.
I could see now he would bust me with shrooms.
Yeah.
Because I'd be like, dude, you smoke. This guy smokes weed. Obviously, he does blow and smokes weed.
Yeah.
And then he'd be like I'd get fucked over by him bad.
I
man.
don't think so.
You think I'd sniff him out?
I think he's a way higher level now. I mean,
Probably.
Dude, the guy was a fucking badass.
Yeah.
The shit he was putting together was
Yeah.
funny as fuck.
Oh God, it was
And
great.
those interviews they did about getting the whole gang together for this trip to Vegas and just doing these
Yeah.
video interviews, and then they just kept asking the absurdity of the questions they
Yeah.
were asking them.
It's
they just
because
kept
of
going
him, though.
and going and going.
It was because of that one agent, though.
And
He
the
was so
one-
good at it.
The one black girl was like, "Man,
Something didn't feel
something
right."
Doesn't feel right," and she was already feeling guilty for doing the whole thing anyway, the whole
Yeah.
scheme. So she was like, "Man, this just don't feel right. This just."
I
don't
like the
feel
first
right."
guy the first guy that they got on too that didn't keep
That
his shit together.
dumb
I was
son
like,
of a bitch.
I don't know, man. I just went. I felt like I won a lot of money. I mean,
Wait,
farts
The People magazine.
hold
the
on.
People magazine. Yeah,
Okay, that guy, not the
Yeah.
old. What about the old man that sweated his balls off?
Him
in the
too.
Oh my
overalls?
God, he
Him
was so
too.
nervous.
he was. Yeah, the one that just kind of farted and fell
He
down.
looked like the guy from Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, he did.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I got. Well, I won this because I
Damn.
went to eat
Shit.
fast food.
Jagging off of my camper.
They're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's cool. Do you remember which one it was?" He's like, "Man, it was Burger King." Right? I mean,
wait.
this guy's terrible.
So the guy's story was, I was laying on a beach. My People magazine blew away, so I stopped on the way
Yeah.
home to buy me another copy of People magazine.
Yeah. Do you
How
think?
many people are in love with People magazine that much?
Do you think the dudes that were high up on this whole scam,
Uncle Jerry.
yeah, was like when he sees this, or when other people are involved see this, and they're like, "Dude, what the fuck are we thinking? Letting him buy into this shit? Look at this.
Look at this.
This is what we were
dumbass.
dealing with."
Yeah.
You know
What
what I mean?
about the other Jerry's wife?
Oh
Yeah,
my
she's a
God,
trip.
she is hideous. Holy shit.
She is
Would you?
no.
Like not even.
Maybe back in the early 90s.
Hey, they
Or
showed
the
the
pictures back then.
She was pretty good.
when they
Yeah.
showed their wedding. I was like, okay, now I get it.
But right now, there's no. Would you?
no.
Like not that whole.
Well,
mature-
it depends. Does she
mature-
still have a bunch of money?
MatureAmateurs.com.
You know who she reminds me of?
Who?
Tell him Large Marge sent you.
Yeah.
From Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
Anyways, I didn't mean to take such a
no,
side turn.
that was great.
So I finished Better Call Saul season 4 finally.
So did I.
So did I.
I finished it yesterday when I was sick. I watched all of it.
Man, I
I-
love that series.
How
dude.
So
come?
did
Okay, here's the thing.
It's so good.
It is.
The very
It's like-
last line I never put together when I watched
Better Call
Breaking
Saul.
Bad.
It's all good. Yeah, it's all good, man. Yeah.
It's all good, man.
Saul Goodman.
It's all good.
But
man.
wasn't there a reference
It's
to
all
that in Breaking Bad? I thought there
Then
was
I
one
missed it.
part.
Then I missed it.
I know, but when he said I can't pinpoint it, and I'm gonna have to watch the whole damn thing again which I don't have a problem watching Breaking Bad again.
God
but
damn.
It's a good show.
I swear there's some kind of Easter egg in that where there's some kind of Saul good man.
You know what aggravates the fuck out of me
I think
about
Jesse
Better
says
Call
that.
Saul?
What's that? That we have to wait till the next season?
No. Because the next season's going on right now, so you can just pick up and watch it. But
No, I don't have AMC though. I
Oh.
gotta pay for that. Man, I'm
The
cheap. I'm
thing-
cheap, dude.
the way it's fucking
Shot? I know, it's
makes
amazing.
Me crazy.
Yeah, the way
'cause
it
it's so
draws you
good.
in. The cinematography and the
The
shooting draws you
weird
in.
Shit.
Dude, it's New Mexico. I fucking love New Mexico. That's why I bought 16 acres
there's
in Taos.
there's
It's beautiful.
Too. New Mexico's great. I love New Mexico.
Wait,
That's a
did you
great
hear?
state.
If you want to hear an interesting, the Wolf or Meow House, Meow Wolf
Meow Wolf
in Santa Fe.
I've been there several times.
I've never been, and man, listening to our buddy come in last week,
yeah.
Blake.
I ran into him on
Dude,
Saturday night.
I want
at
to go to
Lola's.
that so bad.
It is kick ass. It makes Robot Chicken in Dallas look like a fucking
See, I haven't done
teenager
that. I haven't done
playground.
that either.
It's pretty cool, dude, but it doesn't hold a candle to the shit up in Santa Fe.
I
So
can't wait to go.
It's awesome.
I ran into Blake on Saturday night, and I didn't have to twist. What did I didn't have to threaten him with a good
Good
time.
time.
And he whipped out
Don't
his
have to
phone
threaten
and
me,
started
good
showing
time.
me their
Pictures
videos.
and stuff?
No, the videos, them going through it. I was like, what the fuck?
When are we
Holy
going?
crap. Now, let's end the show and just drive.
Yeah, it's way up in the
man,
mountains,
dude. I mean, with the
No
the way the
coronavirus.
coronavirus is going,
We're
it
never
could
going to
take
get
a
to
while
see it.
there,
We're going to
man.
die.
Or it could that could be where we need to go live, is Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Because it's arid desert.
Do you realize it would probably take me, if I moved to Santa Fe, New Mexico, I would probably be a burnout. And I mean from hallucinogenics and marijuana and good psychedelic shit. But I would be a burnout probably within 6 months, I bet.
Uh-oh.
So, it's funny you bring up this nice arid state
Of Santa Fe?
of Santa Fe
Or
because
of New Mexico?
I received my nice little book in the mail today, or actually the other day, but I received my nice little book.
Of schools you can't go within 500 yards from?
Exactly.
Uh-oh, spaghetti.
No, it is...
It is fucked up, dude.
That's where we go. It's the back road guide to,
to
Big
New
Bend National Park.
Oh, nice.
To where you can
Go to some cool ass off the grid places.
off the grid, all the back trail country camping,
Yeah.
all where all those sites are, where all the little cool things are to see.
Yeah.
This one shows you by mile marker, like where you need to go. It's a complete
Yeah.
guide through all this shit. And
Have I told you the story about the time
is so hard.
my ex-wife and Johnson and I and another girl were driving back from Durango to Santa Fe, and we took one of those roads that you can see on the map, but there's little dots and stuff. We didn't know that meant some time of the year
You're not supposed
you're
to
not
drive
supposed to drive
Yeah,
it.
it's impossible.
Or you're
Yeah,
supposed
it's
to have
impassable.
4-wheel drive.
Yeah, and we didn't. And we got back there, man. Back like to where there was cows and stuff just looking at us
Orgy?
like, sorry, what?
Orgy?
Yes.
There were 4 of you. Orgy?
I mean, that's not really an orgy. I guess
Oh,
I guess it
that's
could be,
not.
but it's more of a just
Foursome?
a foursome. Yeah, who knows, man? We were kind of crazy back then. You never know.
You don't remember?
No.
Oh.
But I do remember the cows being in the middle of the road, and they're like, "You
Fuck 'em?
cannot pass the cows."
What?
You're asking me, Dustin,
have
if I
no-
fucked the cows?
I did not say that.
Hello, PETA. But yeah, we did. Anyway,
Okay.
so eventually we had to turn around, and we had already been driving like 2 hours on these back trails, man. It was crazy.
Got a message here from Will Dumpke.
I thought you were going to say Robin.
No.
Like, oh, shit.
We did.
Robin and Jennifer and Johnson all just messaged me. I'd be like, okay, great.
So yeah, I'm ready to disappear for a while.
We should, man. I'm starting to get a headache. I think could be it.
I think it's over, man.
Are we the
Coronavirus
last
setting in.
You might be.
episode?
You never know.
I hope.
We should start thinking about
Fucking-
doing some kind of Skype, kind of like No Agenda does, where we can stay
Why?
inside and do our show.
Huh?
Because what if
I thought we were
don't
going to
know.
road trip it. We'll just record it on the road and upload it when we please.
Yeah, that's what we should do.
We'll
And
upload
shoot
it every
people.
Wednesday, but
Like if we see someone that looks infected, we'll just shoot them, like the movies.
I mean,
Is that that's not what we're supposed to do here?
I'm
Double
telling
tap, Zombieland
Yeah,
style.
Zombieland.
you. Question: does everybody have a place they would go?
My
If
mama's
all-
house.
Yeah, I got 16 acres in
I did-
Taos on the Mesa.
There you go. On the Mesa, you're going to go. That's a little too close to civilization,
My
though.
mama's house is way out in the country over by Joshua.
Dude.
That's not. the
I gotta get
country
hooked
You
up.
are a block off the tollway.
Yeah, but who
That's
goes down
no
that
bueno,
tollway?
man.
My sister.
Me
5 days a
It's
week.
regularly.
Like
No, 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 no.
60,000
No, no, no,
people
but
a
her-
day.
her-
More than
her-
that, probably,
her-
wouldn't you
Her
think?
neighborhood is a dead end, so you don't go in there unless you're got business in
Well,
there.
I'm not going to go with you.
That's not what I'm talking about. I mean, there is traffic close to you that will transmit shit to you.
I got to figure
need
it
to
out.
rethink-
Like
No.
Gary, I got to start talking to Gary again. But he's got land in New Mexico too that I might go
Nah.
to.
Nah.
But I got to stay with a good like you because you have 7,000 guns.
So here's where we go.
What's that?
I don't
They
know,
telling us
there's
to
a
shut it
weird
down
error.
about coronavirus.
They're like, shit.
YouTube's like, okay, you can't talk about coronavirus
Yeah.
anymore.
yeah, they're
YouTube's
gonna
freaking
hit us
out.
with a.
So
with a
here's what we
wrench.
do.
How messed up would that be if all of a sudden our feed just got chopped because we were
If
talking about
anybody
coronavirus
needs
We're
on
promoting
the
coronavirus.
truth, If anybody needs a place to go, and I'm looking at you,
spreading the mammal virus.
we meet in Weatherford. From Weatherford, we go to Junction. In Junction,
South.
we're out in the middle of
So-
nowhere. I've got
Okay,
a place we can go out in the middle of nowhere. No one will mess with us. We kill our own food. We
So-
grow our own food. No one's around.
And we're closer to the German Fest for beer for Oktoberfest. We can
I
just go
say
to
I'm going to
Fredericksburg.
Mexico. I buried
But-
the chandelier in Canada.
Okay.
He's done.
You're the one that let this guy in your band, man.
Hey, man, and you know,
No, hey,
just play it.
no, that was an Office reference.
Yeah, it is
And
office.
I've
It
just
is
been
an
drinking
Dwight?
a little bit. Yeah, it's Dwight.
Yeah.
The perfect crime.
You are the Dwight of our group. You know that.
Oh,
I
is-
am the Dwight
is
of
he?
the group. Question. False.
Who are you?
Fact check false.
Beats, Bears.
Bears beat
Battlestar
Battlestar Galactica.
I don't know.
Jim-
Who would I be?
I don't know, man. I don't know if we're in that show.
Yeah.
Think if we're going to talk
Creed.
about if we're talking
That's
about
Creed.
You're Creed.
if we're talking about shows, I think our show is more It's Always Sunny. I think that's what show we belong
so?
on. Yeah, I don't think we have a character. The one I identify with on The Office
you're
is
Mac.
fuck, I can't remember his name. The main dude, Carell.
You're Steve Carell.
I think he
No.
reminds me of him the most.
I would be Andy
reminds me of me.
Bernard. You are Creed. You are Meredith.
Meredith.
yeah, I'm nowhere in there.
You're
I'm the guy
you're
that,
not Ryan.
would do
How am I
coke.
Meredith?
You know what? I think we're on the wrong show, man. I
You're-
think our show is It's Always Sunny.
You're not.
That's where we fit
You're
in
not
at.
Ryan the
I'm,
temp.
I want
I'm
emails.
DeVito.
Either that or Trailer Park
Building
Boys.
this show out.
Or we could be on Trailer Park Boys.
I'll be Charlie on
If
on
we're doing
Sunny.
Trailer Park Boys, I'm fucking Bubbles, and there's no compromise.
Everybody wants to be Bubbles.
Fucking
Julian, and Ricky. For fucking sure.
Yeah.
For fucking sure.
Yeah, probably.
Since the moment
Who
I
would be
met
Bubbles?
y'all,
Who would be Bubbles?
I used to say that
Sure,
Seth was Bubbles.
No.
I couldn't pull off Bubbles. I would just
I don't think I
try.
know anyone like Bubbles.
I'm the green bastard. I don't know his voice.
I might start that again tonight. I had such a good time watching that. You were the first one to tell me, hey, you need to watch it, dude.
I had that Sunnyvale Taylor shirt.
Yeah.
Trailer Park shirt.
Shit, fuck it. I'll be Randy.
Randy Bobandy. Oh, well then I'm
Randy's
Jim.
awesome, too, though.
Yeah, I'll have to go.
They're all
shirtless.
awesome.
I'll be Jim Leahy.
Well, he's no,
He's no
yeah,
longer
he's
with
no longer
us.
with us, but
No, hey, the
Hey.
shithawks still fly.
what's wrong, Dustin? You look like you're reading bad news again.
The
Can we-
shithawks never stop circling.
I think we belong in Letterkenny.
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
we got to see us in that a
Letterkenny.
little bit.
Letterkenny.
It's got to be a combination between Trailer Park, Letterkenny, and It's Always Sunny.
So if we were in Letterkenny, who would we be?
Man, I
I
don't
call
have watched
Derry.
enough of it.
I call Derry.
You guys never know, man. There might be a TV show coming out pretty soon.
Can we
I've
take a
told you
moment of
that,
silence?
right? Okay, for who?
The Leaning Tower of Dallas.
Yeah, what happened
Fuck
with that
that
little thing?
thing, man. That was annoying to
That
me.
was amazing.
So what happened? They just kind of eventually
They
took
got
enough
it
chunks
down
out
Came
of
in
it.
one day with
No,
the wrecking ball and it fell.
It wasn't. They couldn't do it. It
I was
the
hoping
wind.
at some point
They
we'd
did
have
it
to
right.
shoot a nuke at it.
It actually, the earth crumbled,
I'm
and
right
it's
down the
still
road.
standing.
You know,
Go take my dirt nap in peace.
no, it'd all blow away from you. You would be safe. But Uptown
Yeah.
and Elm, we learned our lesson from Elm. Hey, and I got something real
Oh
quick.
no!
At the
Look
end of
at
the
the carpet
show,
bomb.
at the end of the show, I
Elm
want to
now.
throw this out there.
Okay.
If
yeah.
you're in a band,
like a rock band,
if you're in a rock band, and you're friends with me, and you send me a bunch of invites to come see your band in Deep Ellum,
yeah.
probably not going to happen unless you can promise me a parking place and put me on your list to get in.
Well, it's funny that you bring this up because you were in a band that invited me to come to a show in Deep Ellum.
And I put you on the list.
As
I
I,
didn't-
yelled at you from the door guy, Dustin,
I know.
put me on the list.
If you would have messaged me beforehand, I would have taken care of it before you got there. But the parking situation I wasn't aware of until last weekend.
Yeah, it's rough, man.
That's rough.
It's rough.
And we bitched about this, I think,
Rough.
on our last show.
Yeah.
I don't need to drive my car to Dallas to park it, then take an Uber to get to the venue.
And then pay a $12 cover.
And then pay a $12 cover.
Dude, I've got a great story real quick about parking in Deep Ellum.
Go for it.
I was with my buddy Philip
I hope it's
Howard.
not about messing with them Somalian dudes.
No,
'cause
dude.
I don't mess with
so
those
we
guys.
pull in, and the parking lot behind Trees is full.
Mm-hmm.
So we pull back behind Reno's, and this dude comes up to us, and he's like, "Hey, just park right here. Park right here." He's like, "I'm gonna run and get your ticket real quick." And I was looking at where we're parked, and he's like, "Man," I said, "Dude, there's something's not right here."
Yeah,
and
some of the homeless down there play games.
Yeah,
man.
and so
I saw that last week. Actually,
I got out and I started following the guy, and he went through several parking lots. And by this time, I'm convinced this dude's totally fucking ripping us off. So I scream, "Hey, motherfucker, give me my goddamn money back!" And he takes off running. I told my friend Philip to stay in his truck. Well, out of nowhere, he's flying across the fucking parking lot where the guy's running through.
Yeah.
And just decks the shit out of him. And so dude, I just got out of prison. This is like a month.
You're like,
and
oh,
I'm
shit.
like,
I'm going
oh,
to prison.
shit,
I'm going
oh,
back.
shit.
I'm going back.
And
Fuck.
He grabs
I'm going back.
He grabs this dude by the leg and starts helicoptering him across the ground. And I'm like, dude, leave him alone.
The homeless guy?
Yeah, he still wouldn't give us our money back. He had
Damn,
he had
dude.
the $7. He would not give it back.
Damn.
So beware of people.
No, I saw that last week. Actually,
Yeah.
there was a guy in one of the lots that were closest to the venue you were playing at, and there was a guy that I pulled. And the thing is, they usually can pick out. Like, I don't usually get messed with like that because they can see it in my face. I think they're like, this guy's been down there. He's not going to do it. But the guys behind me had a Mustang, and all I wanted to do was get the fuck out of the parking lot because I realized it was full, and he was getting worked by a homeless guy. And I tried to tell him, like, as I was driving by him, because they kind of pulled off to the side. And then I went by and I was like, "Hey," I was like, "I wouldn't mess with it," because I could tell. But man, some of those guys, those homeless guys, if they want to work for that money, dude, and they want to do that,
He was not giving
I would've
it
paid
up.
I would have just given him the fucking money and been like, "Here, dude, good one."
Yeah, it
And
was
gone and
crazy.
found another place. The problem is when you get towed, when you fall for it.
That's the thing.
That's the problem.
Big time.
I don't mind giving homeless people money. I have no problem doing it. If I got cash in my wallet, I'll probably toss it off. If a homeless guy hits me up and I have cash in my wallet, I'll probably give it to him.
You toss off homeless guys? That's what I heard in that sentence. What I heard in that sentence. Now, the bad thing is that we had...
Do I get to park?
Our guitarist was told by the venue to park back behind this building and it would be okay. They never come and look, or you'll be all right parked back there since you're playing
there's not
this
much
show.
organization going on.
And the next thing that happens, he has 2 boots on his vehicle.
Hey, you know whose responsibility this is? The venues. Get on top of this shit. You do have weight to carry around there. I'm sorry. They can say, we can't do nothing about it because we don't own the parking lot. Yep, you can. You can. You could do stuff about this. You rally up, man, have a BNI Deep Ellum group or something where you come together and you say, hey, a lot of people have told me I'd rather go see shows down at Mass because they don't pay, or Lola's because
business owners have power.
Exactly. Just get together.
You know what Deep Ellum fucking needs? Is a
parking
goddamn parking garage.
But they're not going to do it. They've tried like 30 times and it always gets shot down.
Why does it get shot down?
Because people want to preserve the area.
They're not preserving the area by building a goddamn skyscraper down there with Uber's name on the side of it.
Hey, man, you're preaching. You know who you need to ask this question is Dan Bayless.
You know who I don't give a fuck
those guys
about?
down there want to preserve this
is
stuff.
Dallas. I'm in Fort Worth.
You can't say you don't give a fuck about Dallas, but I understand what you're
Look,
saying. You're
Dallas,
upset.
Let me tell you something.
Dustin's upset, guys.
Let me tell you, Dallas has fucked up a lot of things.
They have, but they've done a lot of
They
things
fucked
right.
up the Leaning Tower of Dallas.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
We're doing okay.
They fucked up a bunch of things with John Riley Price. And they fucked up keeping a president alive. So I'm done.
Amen.
Those are the 3 things
the
I
last
have.
straw, huh? This is the last straw.
This is the
You're
last
like, that's
straw.
it. You know what?
You
killed
can't
one
figure
of my,
out a
killed my
parking
fucking-
situation in goddamn Deep Ellum.
You put my president's brain on a fucking fence.
Yes.
And now I got to pay to park. I'm done.
Look, that lot we always park in
Yeah, I know, man. It's
behind
horrible.
trees.
That's the one where I always park.
The one behind trees you always park.
But you got to
in.
get
the
there in
only
time,
parking.
though, man.
You do have to get there in time. How about making that 5 fucking stories? 6 fucking stories.
Man, I'm telling you, talk to those Deep Ellum cats, those ticket
I don't need
dudes and
to.
stuff. They're the ones that are causing it not to happen.
I don't need
man.
to.
That
They can't keep a
Wolonsky-
fucking president alive.
Yeah, Wolonsky, you can't fucking keep a president alive, man.
Next time I'm playing Call of Duty with Big Bob,
Yeah, there you go, man.
I'll be like, what the fuck? Come on. You work for the Dallas Morning News now.
Yeah.
You're not a little Dallas Observer bullshit.
There you go, man. Those are the guys you need.
Padawan.
You don't. Yeah, we're not coming up with any because all we're like, fuck it, build a parking garage.
Hey, Big Bob, build a parking garage down there.
Or didn't your buddy
Billy
Corby?
Bob.
He used to live down there, right?
Well, he's
He used to
suburban
live
now.
down there, man.
Danny
used to be the king of
Danny
Deep
doesn't give a fuck about any
No, he
any of
doesn't.
that shit.
I bet you Danny deep in his deep down, if you ask him, why don't y'all just build a big ass fucking 12 floors of parking? How great would that be?
That
He'd be like,
lot
that's
behind
actually
trees or the other one that's behind the old Real Studios that's right down
what's
the
the
road
bar
behind
that
Reno's.
what's the bar that Danny owns? It's the
Absolutely.
Twilight Lounge.
Yeah,
Twilight
he's got
Lounge,
one
that's
in
right.
Fort Worth and Dallas.
Yeah, he's got Fort Worth and
Yeah,
Dallas.
you need to talk to him, man. He could put it together. Him and
He
him,
absolutely is such a slacker, dude. He would never put
Do you
it
know
but he
what?
knows the
together.
guys who he could bitch to.
You want me
though,
to
right?
tweet Bob right now?
You know what? You should tweet him. Say, hey
Fucking-
man, we're doing
hey,
our show.
Big Bob. I was gonna wait till we played Call of Duty later, but
I'm gonna tell you now.
I'm gonna tell you now.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll talk to Post Malone about it. Don't know what that has anything, but I'll do it.
I'll talk to Erica Badu. She'll get shit done.
Absolutely.
There you go, man.
Fucking
You know what? Fuck it. I'll bring it up to Becky Oliver.
God.
Oh,
dang
she'll get
Dixie
it done.
crap.
Oh, absolutely.
You want me to do that? I'll talk to her tonight.
Big titty Becky.
Whoa.
That was Lance.
What's the name of y'all's band again?
The Mammal virus.
Yeah, tell her we're
If
the
you want
worst.
some more hot takes, see you on the 14th.
There you go, man. Hey, you could talk to what's his face too, man. The Pauser. The Fox 4.
Oh,
Cody Wagner,
No.
the traffic guy.
Sean Rabb,
News.
Fox 4
Yeah, bring it up to Sean, man. He'll do something.
News. No, he
The
won't.
ultimate pop.
Fox 4.
I'll have better luck with Newey Scruggs.
You know what? I'll bring it up to Delkus.
Delkus will get shit done.
Delkus does get shit done.
And what about the new little magical?
You know what? I'll talk to her and Hannah.
Who do you like more now?
Dude, Hannah's still my girl, man.
There's no
I
way.
Hannah just
No.
the thing is, I don't think Hannah.
Have you ever seen Hannah in real life?
No, I haven't.
I'm gonna take.
I
you
bet
out
she's
some
tiny.
places.
She's really small, isn't she?
No, I think the new girl Casey, she's smaller.
No, okay, you're talking about height. I'm talking about.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't want to be.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I'm saying
I'm not
I
getting
think
involved in
Hannah's
this.
a tiny. Like, I don't think. Yeah. Okay, this is an odd conversation to be having on
Yeah,
our show.
I need to go
so-
show you the little miracle.
Yeah. Okay.
We need to go to
Let's
Stars
give 'em
game.
Something to talk
Stars game,
about.
Mavericks game.
Both.
Let's
yeah,
go.
Let's
both.
give
Yeah.
'em something
Well,
I'm going
and-
to the Maverick game on
about-
Friday. Actually,
talk
Are
about
you?
love,
think so.
love.
Oh, neat. Who's all going?
I'm not sure.
Neither am I.
You should ask Seth.
Yeah.
See who else going.
Thanks for filling me in.
Me? I didn't even buy the ticket. Seth invited me. He's like, "Hey, you want to go to the Maverick game?" And I was like, "Yeah."
All you have to do is tell me when all you guys are going.
I'm
and I'll
telling
go
you
for
right now.
free.
I'm telling you right now.
I don't
on
have
Friday.
to get tickets.
Friday, we're
What's
going.
going on Friday?
We're going to the Maverick game apparently, and then we're gonna go watch a show at Deep Ellum.
Who's in Deep Ellum?
I don't know. We're gonna go watch them though and pay for parking.
No, you're not.
I'm talking about you and I.
Oh, I thought you
We're
said.
going to Deep Ellum.
I don't see Seth in Deep Ellum for shit.
No,
Let me see what's going on Friday. I may have better shit to do.
the
than
show
go
is
to
way manic.
fucking
Let's
Maverick.
cut it
Also-
off. It's
also,
too
hey-
manic.
Hey,
The
that
show
Brock
is way
Maverick
too
dancer's
manic.
back.
Who's winning the election stuff?
Your mom.
We're gonna do that again.
All right, real quick. Here's the rundown. Oh,
Breaking
breaking news.
No, you need to do the.
Let's hit the refresh here.
I like how we
Let's
don't
make
even
sure.
play drops anymore.
We don't.
I'm
We
giving
don't
up
need
on
to.
them.
All right.
All right. Texas
We're
is orange, which means we have coronavirus.
We have
Oh,
AIDS.
no.
I think that's what it means, actually.
Oh boy.
I think you pulled up the
So-
wrong map.
Joe Biden has 199 delegates.
Damn.
All right.
Bernie Sanders has 198.
Dude,
Oh,
it's going to come down to the
shit.
wire.
Bloomberg has America Samoa.
Bloomberg is a baby back bitch.
No one has claimed.
He's a baby back bitch. What does that mean?
Hold on,
It's
guys.
a fun thing to say.
Chill out.
Bloomberg
Relax.
fucks babies.
Chill out, or I'm going to shut the fuck down right now.
Silence.
Texas has not finalized their votes, but
It's looking
Sanders
like
is
Come on,
claiming
baby.
is pretty much claiming it
We
by
got it.
4%.
Yeah.
there you go, man.
In California,
He's going to be fun to make fun of.
Sanders is
If he goes the distance, we're gonna have-
smoking everyone
Where?
in
Where?
California.
Oh, yeah, you knew he would.
He's smoking everyone.
Well,
He
in-
won Colorado. He won Utah. He won Vermont.
He won the Mormons? Damn.
Yeah, man.
not
Mormons
in
like
this
to
last debate,
fuck.
but in the debate before that, they asked who should they
Jesus
listen
vote
to,
for?
the people or the super delegates. He was the only one to say the fucking people.
The-
That's
because
why
that-
the people are voting for him.
Why would he not say that? He has to.
Dude,
That's
because
his
it's
card he
right.
played.
It's
That's the card he played.
It's correct.
No, the superdelegate system is it's a double-edged sword, but it also works. Watch. It'll be on the other shoe pretty soon.
Do you want
And-
to? Do you want to touch fingers with me?
Touch fingers with you?
I don't know what's going on with y'all.
I'm just giving him vague threats.
Biden has
You
Alabama.
want to catch you some virus?
Guys,
Anyways,
Biden won what?
Alabama.
Fucking dumb Alabama.
I
Why
can't
would you
speak-
vote for Biden?
I can't speak for all of the mammal virus, but I speak for me. Vote Bernie Sanders because he's
know-
the boss.
Well, it's a
Okay,
little
man.
bit late, dumbass.
Oh no, for the other delegates, not just Super Tuesday, but all
What?
the other ones.
Oh, listen. Alabama. Biden has Alabama, Arkansas, Massachusetts,
Massachusetts.
something like that.
Massachusetts.
Minnesota. He's feeling Minnesota. Looking California. North Carolina. Oklahoma. Where the
I can't believe you won Oklahoma. That's cool. Way to
Biden?
go. Oh, I thought we were talking about Sanders.
No, I'm talking about Biden. I already did Sanders. Tennessee.
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 You're the only 10
This is
I
the
see.
worst show you've ever done. This show is too
Virginia.
manic. We're all worked up by the moon or something.
We're all worked up by this fucking vote.
It's
the virus.
It's this guy sitting
And
in,
these photos I
sitting
keep
here.
getting.
I've just
What kind of
every time
photos
I
you
come
doing
in
over
here,
there,
I
buddy? Look at
knock
some
over
photos.
cups, and every time I
You
come
guys
in
can
here,
send
I,
Matt Stubbs
I throw
photos as
the-
much as you
throw
want
the
to. I just
show
want to
off
let
the
that be
rails.
known.
What are you talking about, Zach?
I
Okay,
feel bad
so-
for ruining your
I'm going to
show
bed.
every time I come in.
Yeah,
So
it's
here's
you,
the deal.
man. You always throw a monkey wrench in our show. and
Here's the
it's like
problem. Here's the problem. Y'all ready?
It's like a
advertising.
Let's hear
You
it.
ready?
Yes.
pill of
Here's the
manic.
problem: is we have Maine
Mania.
is 1% difference between Biden and Sanders. Maine.
Why is it so cold in here at this show?
Because he had to.
Oh,
he
I'm
was.
hot as fuck. I was drinking Fireball.
Well, you're.
Zach, why are you hot?
Why are you drinking
I'm drinking
white girl
Fireball.
wasted drink?
Hey, because it's tasty.
Fireball? Ugh.
Are you a generic white girl?
No
I'm,
shit.
I'm a
Drink some
regular.
TX.
No,
we have TX over there.
I don't.
think,
I don't
we?
want it. I want cinnamon because
We got
it's,
Screwball.
Because
it's
he's generic
tasty.
white girl.
There's some Screwball right there if you like peanut butter.
All right, you can judge all you want.
All right, Texas.
TX.
There is a 3% difference now, with 47% of the precincts reporting
Oh,
in.
shit.
We are 3% Sanders. So 29% Sanders, 26% Biden.
Come on, Sanderites.
And then California only has 5% of the precincts reporting, but Sanders is blowing
So-
away, and he's supposed to get California anyway. So
What do you think about these people that say that Sanders is getting help from Russians because Vladimir wants Trump more? Like, they got to let this go, man.
here's the thing.
You got to let it go, people.
And this is
it doesn't
the-
matter, man.
This is something I've
Vladimir
been
doesn't
saying
give a
on our
fuck.
show. I've said on our show for a year now. The Democrats needed to be paying attention more to having a super candidate come in here and just steamroll everyone.
They fucked themselves.
Instead of worrying about Russia, worrying about
Orange Man Devil.
Trump and
Orange
all the
Man
shit he
bad.
does, trying to
screwed
impeach
themselves.
him. Y'all fucked yourselves.
And now,
I
guess
like
what?
you guys, but you fuck yourselves, and you've made me not like you.
Hey,
I now hate both parties
Cool band name.
equally. I hate everyone. Fuck you all, red and blue. I
So-
will sit in the yellow
And
green
basically,
area.
you're not going to vote again, is what you're saying.
Cool band name.
Why?
The Russian bots.
Listen,
I know, man.
here's the thing.
Cool
They
band name.
fucked themselves up.
If the bill comes down to Trump versus Biden, Hillary,
You got Trump again, man. He's
I'm-
going to win.
I'm
For
out.
sure.
I'm not voting.
Honestly, too, if Sanders,
There's no reason. to.
there's too many Democrats that are against what Sanders is saying. Like they fucked themselves.
Biden's a dumbass. Hillary's a devil.
All the Democrats had to do
Trump
was
is a dipshit.
talk Michelle Obama into running, and they would have this thing.
This is the part of my life I want to erase.
That's it. That's all the Democrats had to do.
It will be 8 years of
Now
my life
us libertarian
I wish
anarchists
never existed.
Are going to
politically.
be miserable for another 4 years.
Why can't we bring Reagan back?
You know, what? Fuck this. Burn this whole
The
motherfucker.
Ronald Reagans.
Bring Reagan back.
A Reagan era conservative.
I want to be a goddamn Reagan era conservative.
Hey, the Russian bots is a badass band name.
That is a badass band.
Pukes of Hazard is
There's-
way better.
Pukes of
That's
Hazard,
good,
so
and
that's
I bet
pretty
you
good
both
right
of those
there.
band names are going to be used at South by Southwest this year. All right,
Well, if there is a South by Southwest.
if there is one, rest in peace. Mammal virus.
Yeah.
Where do we find all y'all stuff?
Before the virus
On
hits.
March 14th.
I know, but
there's some stuff on Reverb Nation, but it's about to be taken down, and I'm starting that new because it's the.
Are you going to
the
do any hard
recordings on there
copies?
suck ass.
you're going to put it on Bandcamp?
Yeah, I'm putting it on there. It'll be on Spotify,
iTunes.
iTunes. It'll be on all the major
Pornhub.
platforms.
Pornhub.
They asked, but I'm still considering whether
Eromi?
or not we're going to do
Good,
that.
man.
We have one song that would fit great with some tranny porn, so.
As long as it's video of him dancing around, that'll be great.
Well, that's part of it.
okay.
Yeah,
That's
no,
definitely
it's-
what I'd
it's-
line up.
It cuts in between the other stuff.
But no, man, it's just a really to
Can we
me
turn
it's
the
just
AC
really
down?
cool to be able to do it,
I'm
man.
freezing my balls off, man.
Yeah, me too.
I know you love the
We're
fireball.
all cold except you're white girl
fucking love
wasted.
it.
And you're sitting there down in a bottle of.
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
No.
All right.
No.
Is there going to be hard copies of this thing? By the way, I listened to it. It's really good, guys. Like
Yeah.
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Yeah,
I
the
listened
stuff
to
you
it.
sent over.
Yeah, we sent it out. We were listening to it before y'all came in. It's good stuff.
I appreciate that.
Look
I
forward
like
to
it,
seeing
like it,
y'all
like it.
live.
Yeah. How we're playing it is a little different from the recordings. I think we slowed down all right a bit, and we sped up Killer.
No, we
tempo
slowed
problems?
down Killer a little bit.
Did
It's
we
it- we
slow
re-
down
we
Killer? I
reworked
thought
this
we-
stuff live because you have members that didn't
I'm
play
not-
it on
I'm
the
not-
recording, so it's a
yeah.
little bit different live, but it's
mean-
a lot more psychedelic.
I mean, Zach's not that good, so you got
No,
to
he's
kind of.
really not. But he's just such a sweetheart,
I
man.
did my best.
He's a good guy.
No, he
He's a good guy.
plays some pretty funky bass lines that are the exact opposite of what was on the original ship. And hey,
Oh,
it'll be fun
Did
live.
Burn and Scarred, is that on the album?
Burn and Scarred is on there. That's a pretty. There's a lot of
And that
misogynistic shit going on
That
there.
bass line is nowhere near the bass line I have for it.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Thanks for
But
fucking
you
it
know,
up.
when you switch members, it's like Doug Marsh from Built to Spill. That's what I keep saying. He's had different members for the last 25 years. It always brings something fresh to a live show. People are a little bit more.
We got Built to Spill at Granada in June.
I
You
know
go?
I'm gonna be there.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Cool.
I've got several shows at Granada that are coming up, mainly the drive-by truckers. I did an interview with Patterson Hood a couple weeks back, and man, it was the easiest interview I've ever done. I did it for Inlet Calle on the street, and I mean, it was just the easiest interview I've ever done. But as far as the mammal virus, man, we're just gonna plug on, man. I'm really excited to get these guys in the studio.
I'm excited to see some of this live stuff.
Yeah, it's fun
do it.
live. It's fun live. Lola's 18th of April.
Yes.
Sweet.
Big Heaven, Josh and the Jet Noise, and
The Spectacle.
Bruce Magnus.
Oh yeah, those guys. Spare.
Yeah, I don't know. He booked that show.
I did book that show.
Thanks for the invite.
You're invited.
No, for us to play.
Come play.
No, it's all right.
Okay.
But yeah, you know, I've gotten a lot more attention from this than I ever have in the past with the band. Like honestly, some bigger publications. Like actually, I had a friend of mine that talked to a guy at Texas Monthly, and it's looking like we might have something on there in 2 months. So that's fucking
tight.
awesome.
That's cool.
I want to
Yeah.
take a second and mention our drummer Reggie Fine.
Oh my God, he's badass.
Reggie Fine is not only his name, it's also a descriptive of just super fine his playing. Like, he is one of the best drummers I've ever played with. Playing with him as a bassist, as a bassist, playing with a good drummer, it will make you a better bassist.
Well, I also know the drummers you've played with.
Yes.
And
but seriously,
are they really drummers?
He is pro level. I
Yeah,
played with Jeff Chase.
Oh, okay. Yeah, forget about Chase. I was thinking about recording.
I played with.
Yeah,
Okay,
you played with Jeff.
Well, no, Aaron Burke is a good drummer. He was a metal drummer though, but
Reggie man was
Fine-
just a huge find.
Yeah,
we really got lucky.
diamond in the fucking rough.
I mean, he came into practice and it knew every single song and just immediately played them.
He's a pro.
He's a pro. He's a really cool dude. And hey, man, what's cooler than having a black dude play drums? I'm just gonna be straight up, man. Black dudes kill it on the drums, and he does so. He's a super nice guy.
Dude.
Actually found out his wife.
One of our favorite drummers.
Yeah, his wife is a fucking 2nd-degree black belt, and
Shit.
Reggie himself fucking took 21 years of judo.
Shit.
So they're like
Shit.
literally a power couple. If we piss them off, they're gonna fucking kill us.
we're not gonna piss them
Yeah.
off because he is fucking amazing. And Andrew Fuentes on lead guitar of Moongrave.
Yeah, man, we love Andrew.
Yeah,
He's cool.
he
Cool as shit.
is fucking killing it on guitar. We got a great lineup.
I'm excited to see this.
We've got a great lineup. It's the best lineup there's ever
All
been.
right, you relax there.
Yeah, I don't know.
You
about
chill
that.
out, sir.
But we're just really excited, and I appreciate you guys doing this for us tonight. It was a
Yeah.
pleasure meeting you guys, and this is a really cool show.
Well,
I listen to it when I
mi
can.
casa, su casa.
Yeah.
Anytime y'all want to roll in, we're here
Cool.
on Tuesdays.
Meow meow.
Like
Except
after we
on
go to
this-
Applebee's and stuff, I can
after
come
we
over
go
here,
down.
right?
Yeah, you can come over here. Well, we're gonna get out of here. We need March 14th at Growl, and then at Lola's when,
April 18th, and if you're in
April 18th.
Austin listening, 25th at Sahara.
which we do. Austin people, go see him at Sahara. It's Wednesday night. What
Oh.
else do you have to do?
And also Saturday,
Dance
the
on a fucking
7th,
pole.
Saturday the 7th. Hit me up. I'm looking for people to sing on a big gang vocal chorus. If you can't do it, that's
I'd like to
fine.
gangbang you. What?
Don't tease me, Dustin.
All right,
Don't
we're
te-
getting out of here.
Goodbye. I love
Jerry
you.
Johnson Massacre, Jerry Johnson Massacre at gmail.com.
Peace out. Stay healthy.
682-593 JJTM. We're all here. Later. Peace.
Stay healthy.
Always worship the Satan devil.
Get your vaccines.
Fuck.
Yes.
There isn't one for coronavirus. Peace.
The Satan devil or the vaccines?
Or I think there is a one. for
9
Satan.
years
It's
of
called the Bible.
medicine. Always take your pills. Mammal virus, motherfuckers.
Wash your hands
Wash your hands. That's
and
what
your
I'm doing.
dick.
And then touch your penis.
Wash your hands after too.
I turned it off.
Okay.
All right.
Because we could go on for like taglines for like all.
Just
fucking
keep
night.
tagging back and forth repeatedly over and over and over.
Sorry, I got a little drunk.
Your daily limit has reset.
Are you nerds over there?
Fuck
No, not just nerds, but
Quit.
these are
Stop the
fucking
stream.
awesome. These are my
Everybody get
That's my
down. I see skies above, red, white, and blue. I don't know what else to do.